told me.
High me up.
You drinking a bougie water.
High me up.
We are live, you guys.
Live.
Flipper. Yes, ma'am.
Got the intro going?
Hey, is that the first topic? The fight?
I mean, we're going to start
all the topics.
Conversation.
Yeah. I don't like that mute stuff.
We here.
We back, baby.
Yeah, in here.
I'm sorry, y'all. I know, the time kept getting pushed back and everything like that. But we here, man. People we have, we professional.
We.
But things come up and everything. Yeah. We was waiting on our guests, you know what I mean?
Most definitely. She came a long way, so we had to honor it.
Women usually lie when they give you the ATA, you know what I mean? They tell you they one place when they
okay, I see where we're going.
Starting off the bat.
They're like off the bat.
So
a whole freeway away and shit. Like, I'm getting on my here.
I had to take 5 freeways to get here. You see?
Well, we appreciate you for taking those 5, man. It's our 50th episode, man. Salute to that. You know what I mean? Salute to that.
Oh.
And we wanted to bring a special guest in, you know what I mean? My
Who's
dog.
been here from the beginning, from the
beginning,
jump.
supporting. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was like, even we were just sitting on the phones like this.
Yep.
Yeah, from day one on virtual, you know what I mean? And even in the shadows, always supporting, always commenting. After every show, she hit me
phone
up.
calls and everything.
Great show. That shit is so dope, you know what I mean? And I appreciate it so much. But we got my girl Krystle in the building, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
AKA. Going to get it
KK.
out. AKA, going to get out your system.
Drayton, Blacc Sam, you know what I mean?
There you go.
There you go.
You know what I mean?
Salute.
You got a whole name all day.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. So I gotta flow out. I mean, Krystle Drayton Blacc.
Drayton Blacc.
But man, I appreciate you. A lot of support, man, and it don't go unnoticed. I really appreciate you. This is my dog from high school, man. Little sis. And I don't know. I can't even put it into words. I ain't gonna do that because you know how I get. And people be saying I do that, but
it'll be like a 20-minute
right.
introduction.
I ain't gonna do that. But we know what it is.
And he gonna cry.
Yep,
he might, man. I was literally telling him. I literally speak about you when you ain't here. Just about what it is and the
It's
loyalty and everything like that. Like that, you my dog.
The bond that
love
you guys
you to death.
have.
Appreciate you. Everything, So yeah, man. Anytime I call, I know you there. You gonna pull up, man.
And then who said that we can't have a female friend?
And
ooh,
buddy.
there you go. That's a good one.
Right.
You know what I mean? Buddy for life.
And to get at me and I disagree and we
she will
above
do
heads
that.
or whatever. And, you know
Tell
what I
you
mean?
what it is.
Yeah.
She will
Tell
do
you
that.
what it is.
And that's
She will
okay.
do that. She will disagree and stay on the phone with you. Because I remember
the thing is, I'm with you and you're right, but I got questions.
Gotcha.
And we're indifferent. And so if we can have a conversation, we good.
most definitely.
And that's what you need with real friendships. I mean, you gotta,
Effective communication, man. That's what it's about. So
We were effective. And we were effective about this shit.
Don't just everything straight.
let me see.
Yeah.
Y'all keep talking.
Straight.
But no, I'll put you on that one. Even when I met Miss Blacc,
Here you go. Okay, just
Miss Blacc. No, she came with open arms. Hey, he told me a little bit about you.
Yeah.
Ever since then, hey, this baby sister right here.
Yeah, for sure. Everything.
Same
is
thing.
Hey,
straight.
she braided you up. Nigga, got you looking right
Got
now.
me looking right.
you better turn me
Yeah,
up.
straight up.
Even though I look better.
Krystle,
Even though I look better, but it's cool.
And we're gonna put some money in their
Hey.
pockets because we got a family.
Yeah.
Need to be braided.
Yeah.
Oh, everybody getting
Correct
braided?
him?
What did he say?
He said his braids look better.
No. I told him when he got here. I'm like, you tripping, nigga? My shit right.
Everybody, the whole family getting.
I didn't say better, like it's better.
You said
like,
I look better.
No. You did a great job because you had to use these fingers to braid his hair. But mine's just because.
What fingers? The nails?
Oh, and
And she got nails too. Yeah.
Oh, he
Is she
did
the
that
break
with
one?
those?
Yeah.
Crazy.
She dope. Yep.
Right.
You ain't bleeding?
That's dope.
All right.
Look, she was warning me too. She like it could be hard, it could be tight. I'm gonna be digging in your skin. I'm
I
like, do
wouldn't
what
use
you
those
do, man.
words.
So they think they leaving me. You see my hair over here. They think they leave. You know how niggas just running. I'm running.
So what you trying to do?
I'm doing it.
Nah, he ain't doing it.
You doing like
That's far as he
girls or-
going.
Yeah.
I'm about to be hanging.
I don't see it.
Hanging. I'm be sitting here right here with them. They think they just about to bone thugs it without me.
Hey,
I'm
everything.
White's bone.
White bone.
I
Golly.
don't see it. I see,
Hey, long hair
I
don't
see you
catch
sticking
Allen.
there and then getting frustrated and then just cutting it off, going back.
Well,
Yeah,
you know,
that's how I feel.
I
Because
had.
you like to be lined up, like you like to be crispy.
Yeah, I'm gonna still do that. I mean, but it's just gonna be braided. Now I don't know. I'm just, but I'm because I just cut it tomorrow.
I
and
mean,
shit.
if it's the midlife crisis, then
No,
That's
you
all
know,
I'm trying to tell.
no,
Allen.
This shit, everybody's telling me, is this a midlife? No.
Yeah.
I just
no,
want to
he
try
just,
something
he,
new. But
he
hey,
want his wife to be more in love.
if that's defined as a midlife crisis, then okay.
No, you get bored though, for real. Like that's
Yeah.
that. Some I
I
Brigham
mean, I
wanted-
was dipping for so long, you know what I'm saying? I can
my
I can
God,
cut it
man.
off right now and start dipping.
Oh my God.
Nigga, my scalp is dipping, nigga.
my
That
scalp
nigga
is
got
dipping.
My
C.
scalp is
Hey,
dipping.
he got waves on the scalp.
My
Yeah.
scalp is dipping. It's crazy.
Yeah, you know.
You may go see about that.
Better go to a dermatologist, nigga.
Nah, man, but I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm just winging it, But I kind of, I
it's
like.
nice.
Thank
I mean,
you.
you know what? He looked better than what I thought he would with here.
Quit. Stop looking at me, bro.
All right.
Nigga over there calling me cute and shit, man.
Oh,
Stop.
wait, time out. Pause. Nah.
50th episode, man. How y'all feel, man? It was
Good,
a long process, man. Consistency is key though. Still,
I got a car this week.
For sure.
still.
We still learning. You know what I'm saying? We got things we want to do as far as the atmosphere. We're going to get it together. But, that shit costs money. But, we're going to get it together.
Sure.
Yeah,
But
man.
we still rolling though.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think y'all been doing a wonderful job.
Okay.
Appreciate
I
it.
see the progress. I
Appreciate
see
Pull it back a little bit.
for what?
Grab
This?
the arm bar and then turn the mic towards her. Yeah, like that. But
Up.
yeah, and then
Towards
scoot
her
it back
mouth.
a little bit. No, like forward. I'm
Excuse
sorry.
me, Krystle. Excuse me. Right here.
Y'all scare me.
I know that's what
You back it up like you.
You
about to fight.
because
Yeah, back it up a
Go
little
back.
bit.
Yeah,
Yeah, there you go. Right there. That's cool. Is this cool?
Yeah.
You can scoot the arm up, like lean it forward.
I think
This
you're
part
straight
right
right
Yeah,
there.
that part. Yeah.
I think you're straight right there.
All right, 'cause
she
she looking
comfortable.
at it like she just. You look. Listen. Okay.
yeah, you don't look. Hey,
Relax.
freak.
Relax.
I ain't even say that now. Wherever y'all minds go, that's crazy.
Okay.
But listen, no, I'm saying. So what was you about to say?
the progress
Well,
of
the
the
show.
show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just
mean, we
from
have-
like
we
you
having
said,
fun
I've
on
been
here.
here exactly, and that's what it shows. But it also shows the growth
Yeah.
as
We
well.
be having some serious topics that we be going deep in. And then when we next thing you know, we're not getting recorded, then we have to go deep again.
And that's fine.
Nah,
It's
the
all a
50th
learning
episode.
curve. It's all a learning process.
Most definitely.
So
But
Yeah.
I appreciate that though.
Yeah, man. So
I enjoy it.
I appreciate it, man. We're gonna keep it going. Keep it consistent.
Got you another car?
Yeah, I ended up getting man. I went to 3 cars before I got to the car I got now. The original one I had, it was a lemon. They gave me the money back.
I'm just trying to lean this forward because you kind of be leaning that way, like move this.
It's the table.
No, yeah, move it out like there. There you go. Tilt the mic up like that. Yeah, there you go. And then kind of like there you go.
Maybe we should have did this before the show.
So you got 3 cars, right?
No, I went to 3 cars.
So now you where you are now.
Yeah, I'm
What
out
car
where
you
I'm
got
at.
now?
Got what I need. I'm gonna have this one for a minute, but then my ultimate goal is getting the Panamera.
Okay,
That's my ultimate goal next year, though.
for sure.
I feel like I'm gonna be in a better place. With all my incentives that I have going at work, and then just my progress, just in life, saving money. That's the biggest thing now. I'm not
That's
as
what's up.
I'm trying to be more frugal with my money because at first I was like I'm a big shoe head. $600, $700 pair of shoes.
Oh, you
You a
crazy.
damn fool.
I'm sorry.
Would y'all get Harleys?
Yeah, he knew he would. We talked.
get Harley?
I would.
We talked about this. I was
can't,
with MTA.
but I would.
What you mean you can't?
I can't. My mama, my
Wife,
my
your
wife,
kids.
my kids, they not.
But what if it's just only on Sundays?
Yeah.
I low key
PCH.
want one, man,
Exactly.
and I'm like,
Yeah.
But see, you
You
had
want
a
another
motorcycle.
bike?
I want a Harley.
You want a Harley?
I never had a Harley.
He had a crotch rocket.
Yeah, I got family members. I got friends. Bailey been trying to get me to get one for so long.
Imagine us rolling down.
Yeah.
around
I-
Harleys, man.
It is funny. It's funny that you said that because me and Alan had this talk 10 years ago, maybe even 13, 14 years ago when I was with MTA. He was like, "Man, we just us 3 just going. I didn't just us 3 just having Harley just going down Sunset, PCH."
Would you get on the back of a motorcycle?
Before, yes, but today, no.
No, not even a Harley.
Not even a Harley. It depends on who's driving.
Yeah.
Facts. That's
It
facts.
depends on
Well-
who's driving. No, that I learned a lesson.
You fell off a bike?
I didn't fall, but again, it depends on who's driving and how I guess everybody in the world sees this, not just me. Like if I can get on a bike behind somebody, like say for instance, if you was driving, I wouldn't mind, but
Driving
I
is
have
crazy.
to. Well, right. Well, what do you do with it?
Right.
What do you do with
No,
the
what are
bike?
you
do
doing?
with the
I'm
bike?
riding, but what are you doing?
I'm riding it too.
Ride the
Oh.
bike. I mean,
All right. And we're gonna be immature.
now it's immature. Okay. Well, using your words to ride it. If you're riding the bike and I'm behind
Relax,
you,
man.
I have to take into consideration what everybody else would, how they would view that. I know it wouldn't be nothing for me, but
What do you mean?
Clip.
No, I'm saying not. I'm saying even with Corey. Like, would you get on the back of a bike with him?
that's what I said. Depends on who's riding it. Like, yes, I definitely.
That's
I
what
would
I'm
get on the back
asking.
of him.
I ain't mean with just anybody. Like,
But, okay, so that was my answer. It depends on who's riding.
They gotta have experience.
Yeah.
what golly? I mean, that's what I mean.
You gotta have
because
experience.
before I was on the back of a bike. However, it was like it was questioned like you on the back of that person's bike, like that's not your dude.
Okay, you just took it. So you didn't have to. We didn't have to.
Nah, but that do matter though. The driver, the person that's
I thought you meant
controlling.
for safety reasons, but I got you now.
No, when I was younger, I got on the back of the bike with my uncle before.
Right.
And my sand, you know me, I had,
Yeah,
had,
you
had,
been-
have to have the toes out. so my
out.
sandal
Oh.
fell off. And that
toes.
pipe in the back is
Ooh,
hot.
hot as hell.
And so, mind you, I'm a little girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so my foot
Yeah,
burned.
that pipe hot. I didn't burn. I got marks on my leg to this day. To this day. Nah, but what was you saying?
Nah, yeah, that's true. It's the person in front. I mean, other than what she was saying, they got to be responsible enough to be able to, and strong enough to be able to balance all that shit out, man. So,
Yeah, man, I think that'd be. I've always had my thing was once I got a house, I wanted a truck, I wanted a boat, and I wanted a bike. I mean, that was my little thing. I mean,
I still
What about
want
a
one.
camper?
A camper too.
camper
Yeah,
would be
that's
nice.
dope. Yeah.
I got a neighbor down there that got a camper,
Mhm.
and we be waving and shit. And I want to like, would you rent it out, man? And let, I mean,
My boy here, Aaron, that was here. His pops got a big ass camper. They be going camping and shit.
I want to do people rent them out, like
They
themselves.
rent them out.
eventually.
They go travel.
And there's some
But I
nice
want
ones
a
too,
homie,
like
a
different.
person.
They have rooms and everything.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
kitchen's like
I would
it
love
looks
to
like
do
an
that.
apartment in the
No,
inside.
it's fun. My grandmother and grandfather, they had 2 of them. One taking us back and forth to Seattle, to Vegas. Man, we had so much fun, and then Winnebagos. It's not even funny.
I went back.
Just to hit the 10 freeway and just travel out the 10 and stop. I really want to take the kids to see like the southern states, and because they got the cotton fields and old what's the things called? Plantations and stuff
Yeah.
like that. I kind of just want to show them a little different side of life. But you can travel through the 10 and do that and just stop.
Right. Let's rent 3 of them. Everybody, family, let's rent 3 of them and just go.
You know what I be thinking about now? No, gas. Gas is it's just like, but you might as well fly nowadays.
Pretty
like,
much.
I mean, but it's just the I want to actually enjoy.
Everybody would have to go in the same camper, and everybody chip in for gas and food and all that.
The same camper? You can't have everybody in the same camper.
It depends on how many people, but it depends on the size too.
All the
3 hours be too much, but y'all
got some pretty big.
You better park that camper and we all meet outside.
Yeah.
Everybody drive. Put all the kids in the campers and everybody else driving electric vehicles.
Drayton, do you watch sports? I don't know if I ever. You watch sports?
Yeah. Okay. I have 3 brothers, a dad,
right.
Of uncles.
I know, and all of them play sports and everything like that. But I didn't know if you can watch it actively now. You watch y'all watch the tank fight?
Yeah.
Now that's what I did not watch. I can't do boxing.
Oh, really? You can't do boxing?
Yeah, you go, I can fight, but I just don't like boxing.
She said I can fight.
The thing is, I just don't watch boxing. I don't know what it is. Like, I guess it'd be the knots and the blood, and if you hit somebody, I'm like, me and myself. They're like, why did you hit him like that? Like,
oh golly,
do the 1-2 fundamentals, but just don't
hurt.
Crack some. Yeah,
she don't want to.
The most recent.
And then they breaking legs and breaking arms,
in boxing.
Oh, that's you. That's
you looking at UFC.
Yeah, that's different. Yeah.
To me, that's all the same.
All right, so you say you didn't, but you know the outcome, right? Did you watch highlights?
Clips.
Yeah.
Okay.
The most recent fight with Javante Tank Davis and what's his name? Frank Roach, I think.
No, Roach. I forgot his first name.
So why y'all think he really kneeled like that?
I actually believe it was the
hair grease
product, the hair grease, because you could see him. He got hit. He kind of ran with the punch, so he didn't really get hit flesh. But then you could see him wipe his eye right there. So and then he looked back like, nigga, I need a moment. But you just
it was quick too.
Right,
it wasn't like he was dazed or anything.
Nah, he wasn't hurt.
Right, it was real quick. He just they might as well not even wiped his face. How fast they did it.
It was just probably just I need some, something burning your eye.
Always put Vaseline on their faces.
But Vaseline don't burn. That he's talking about hair care products. I don't know what they put in his hair, and then because I don't know if y'all saw TikTok the lady that did his hair. Yeah. First, like a couple of days before, she had made a video like, "Oh, I did Tank."
Yeah.
right.
Everybody was in the comments like, "Man, you almost lost me. You lost me my money," but. She came out with a video saying, no, that's not true. You've been sweating and stuff like that. Now, I don't know if he specified because, okay, you got some people kind of, maybe it was how somebody touch up your hair and maybe put some more stuff. So it could have been that. Like he had another female come in and kind of make them fresh.
Yeah, in the dressing room.
Right. Or something like
definitely.
that. Just to get it clean or put some oil, make it not dry or whatever. I don't know.
So I was like, okay, yeah, I did Allen's hair yesterday or last night. And then he went in the room and let somebody else put oil,
right,
or
something like that, right? Or that because it was 2 days before. I think he got his hair done on Thursday, and then the fight was Saturday.
So there were days in between, so it's not her fault.
So it wasn't the original person's fault. It couldn't be.
I don't know. Like I'm just saying that's what he said. But
if she did her hair Thursday,
but let's talk about the fight. We ain't talking about just
yeah, facts.
Right.
So he
took that was the lean.
So he took a knee, and that was the reason he took a knee.
Right
now. He's supposed to have lost that fight.
For that,
he's supposed to have lost that for that.
Because
he was supposed to have points taken away too because your corner ain't even supposed to come to the apron without the permission of the referee. So he was supposed to get a knockdown and points taken, and they still called it a draw.
Right. That was okay. So the reason.
I don't think they were just gonna make that man lose over that but it was a good fight though.
The reason being is because Tank is a big draw. He's the number 1 draw in boxing right now. He's a knockout artist. 28 knockouts, 30 wins. You have to convincingly beat somebody like that. We need our boxing. We need Tank. Boxing needs him. He's the most exciting fighter right now. Canelo ain't even exciting as Tank. Like Tank is knocking out people. So it's like we want to. It's like he a younger Tyson. So we need him. So if you're gonna beat him, you got to beat him. Now that dude Roach fought a perfect fight, counter and everything like that. He just didn't hurt Tank, but he was beating Tank to punches. You know what I mean? He fought a better fight than Tank. I'll say that. He fought a much better fight. He was calculated. He was disciplined, and he had a chin. He was taking some of them punches and stuff like that.
But I don't.
His name is Lamont Roach.
Yeah,
so
that's
we're gonna
Lamont.
Put some respect on his name. His name is Lamont Roach, and he is.
They Googled it and gonna act like him.
I'm just saying, you got to. I'm not gonna sit here and just keep saying Roach. But
I don't think.
Oh yeah, Roach is crazy.
No, I don't think Tank really fought his fault though.
Never mind.
You don't think so?
I don't think he fought his fault. I think he didn't. I mean, fight his fight. I don't think he took that whole thing serious because they fought before
until the 7th round.
They fought in amateurs,
yeah, amateurs.
and then I think they sparred or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, Roach is cool, man. He cold, but styles make fights. Like the guy that beat Roach, Stevenson beat. I mean, so now they like if the Tank rematch don't go through. He could fight Stevenson. Would y'all want a rematch between Tank and him? Would y'all want to watch that?
They said it's already in the contract.
It is, but they can kind of go around there. It ain't got to be the next fight.
I think because they called it a draw and how they was going at it back
Tank
and forth,
do that.
They got to do the rematch.
He got to redo that. Now, what if he do that and it's saying because sometimes it be like I don't know if y'all remember who was it? Shane Mosley. His kryptonite was Vernon Forrest.
It was.
And the dude, he fought him twice, and he just beat him twice. Rest in peace, Vernon Forrest. He beat him twice, and sometimes it's just that one person you cannot get past,
right.
And he ain't got to be hella just dope or whatever. It's just he know you.
I think the way this went, they was both going at it. Like there was a good fight from the 7th round on, and I think they both gonna take it serious once the rematch comes.
And that's the thing.
I hope so.
It was a very calculated fight. Like they was in there close and hitting, boom. Yeah. And then, sometimes those fights don't be as exciting, but it's more it's it's like more than Floyd style fights. The entire time? The whole fight, yeah.
It was close.
Now Tank fights slow too. He starts slow. If he got to starting a little quicker.
Tank does the same thing. He's looking at you. He's watching you. He's filling you out. 5th, 6th round. That's when he start putting.
But maybe 4th round, he got to start doing that instead of 5th, 6th.
So who actually won?
It was a draw.
It was a draw.
Nobody won.
It was a draw.
Broke even. That's when it said draw. Broke even.
But what everybody's saying is if they
don't want to give him his first L.
If they would have counted that, he should have lost the fight basically. On paper, he should have lost. They don't want
to give it. Okay.
Right.
Yeah. Right. But great fight. I definitely watch again.
A draw is insane.
Yeah, it was a draw. Definitely watch again. Hey, it is.
Some people lost a lot of money off of that bad boy too. I was at Dave & Buster's. Dude was hot that it was a
because
draw.
If you would have gave it to Roach, imagine how many people would have won some money. And he literally low key won on pay. He should have won that fight. Yeah. So a lot of people that went against Tank, you would have won a lot of money. All right, man. Deebo Samuel, man. Your boy, he gone, man. For a 5th rounder, man.
Out of here.
Yeah. So how you?
Hold on, man. Let me transfer.
He played for San Francisco 49ers, which is Allen's team.
Allen's team, man.
That's O's second team too,
man.
San Francisco.
Man, this whole
he went to Washington. Yeah. So
this whole trade and all this other stuff, man.
Well, the NFL is making moves all over the place. As expected, but with this, he wasn't. We was running them down. To be honest with you, we was running them down.
I think so. Once
wide receiver
running back got hurt
and running back, what I'm saying, he's good at both. But we was pretty much running them down, so he wasn't really producing. And we was getting people in. We got Pearsall. We waiting for we got Jawan Jennings. He started picking up. Now Ayuk is going, but they're thinking about trading Ayuk too. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see.
I'm sorry. We about to lose all our identity.
So what do you think? Hold on, but what do you think as far as because he was y'all best player at one point? It's like
at one point his best year was 2021.
But
and then after all the injuries, groin injuries, hamstrings, and all that shit, it's like
so it's more injury.
Yeah.
That's crazy how the NFL teams are just use.
Yeah.
And then it's like, all right, nigga, you.
But no, they gave him up for a 5th round.
Yeah.
That tells you right there. It's like,
you trash.
Yeah. Well, we got everything we can get out you.
Yeah, exactly.
He's not trash. He did gain a little weight. That's fine, but
But he still dressed the way he dressed.
Oh, maybe that's why they got rid of him. He was just real freaky.
Hey, when you have leather shorts, nigga.
Bro, I sent you a picture of DK. What do you have on?
Teddy bear pants.
Teddy bears all on his pants.
That's different.
Nah, Deebo be out there like Prince with his ass out.
Hey, but look though.
Thank you.
He in Washington now, so I don't care. So.
Remember I sent y'all that? I'm like, it's your boy. And he had the little sway with his boy.
He had the Mike Tyson sweater on with the shit. I was like, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, he was out of pocket, man. But yeah, that's crazy, man.
This whole season is up for the NFL so far. For his team, my team, your team ain't gonna do shit because y'all own her. we lost Tyler Lockett. About to lose DK. Geno just got traded to the Raiders. I'm pissed off right now.
Geno out of here too, man.
How do y'all keep
And
up
DK.
with these players
Drayton,
like this?
How you feel about niggas drinking their water like this? I put it in the front, nigga. Don't go to the side.
Lips on it. Drink it how you would usually drink it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
childish.
that's how he gave us.
No, it's.
We asked him to bring some waters. He brought us these.
Look. I was just like, oh, no city punch. I'm here for the Fiji. I feel
Fiji is
fancy.
cool,
I'm low key
fancy.
bougie at home. It's Fiji
see.
water. At home is
This one of those you watch the water
Pellegrinos.
bottles for everybody to come over and be like, no, y'all make sure y'all take that home. Don't wait.
I'm
'cause
grown,
you know
nigga. Stop watching.
I don't drink my water like a thug out here.
people drink their water here and leave it on the table.
When your jaws go in,
Sucking and slurping extra hard.
Yeah, I mean,
I am not. No, I am not.
That's why I have a squeeze on it.
How did it squeezy? This is
You supposed to squeeze like the players do.
so did the Lakers win the trade, man?
most definitely.
Oh wait, you want to talk about
What's his name?
Seattle real quick?
No,
What's his
it's
name? Dokovic. What's his name?
Doncic. Luka Doncic.
Luka.
Doncic.
He's a good player.
Yes, he is.
You don't even know that man.
I don't know his name,
Like
but I
Kiki
see the
Palmer.
way
If
he
I
played
seen
in the
that
middle.
man, I wouldn't even know that man.
She know he a good player.
Of course, I see the way he bought her.
She be Corey be watching. She be like, "What they say?"
No, I walk past TV and then you
traded
see
it.
him. And
You
I'm
see
like,
him?
okay, well, shoot, ball up top. You know, like he
Hey,
in
Miss
Ball
there.
up top.
Miss
Ball
Blackson
up
said
top.
she knows what she doing.
He in there.
Miss Blackson say, I know him.
Y'all should be. Who's a Lakers fan up here? Y'all should be glad AD
We all
was
are.
traded.
We all
They trying to
It
one-up
was
me or
like a
something?
bittersweet
I mean,
moment.
it's Seattle
What, y'all
first. It's Seattle Supersonics
We
first.
better be no.
Then the Lakers.
Yeah, get out of here.
That's
So none of y'all like the Clippers?
No, his son do. Amir.
Okay,
House divided.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
like the Clippers.
Moment of silence. But yeah, man. I mean, yeah. Of course, it looks like it. Shit. As soon as Anthony Davis got over there, he got injured.
That nigga
The first game. First
As
game.
soon as he got over
he
there,
walked in the
Hey.
office.
He had one dunk. He was hard as hell.
Yeah.
This is my shit.
right.
So
10
for
minutes
what-
later, he hurt.
Oh,
He came
boy.
back.
They guard. I forgot his name. What's his name? They guard. He went down. Then
Maxey?
Anthony Davis. No. Nah.
Kyrie?
No. They
Other
got,
than Kyrie,
yeah, he was dope. I forgot his name. I just seen his name earlier, but he went down. Then Anthony Davis went down. Now Kyrie tore his ACL. It's like y'all trade Luka. It's like they team look crazy
Just
right now.
Right.
And y'all was just literally in the
you talking
finals
about
last
you
year.
talking about the one who came from the Warriors. Thompson.
No. It's a
No, that's the only person who left right now who can play out of all the trades.
Yeah. That's probably their top guy right now. But
Yeah.
I'm just saying,
Kyrie's
man.
moment was sad
yeah.
because he's not a always injured person like street clothes, like with AD.
Well,
But
you know
so
what?
when he does go down, because he plays hard.
Yeah, Kyrie. I think Kyrie. I like Kyrie. I like
I do
Kyrie as
too.
a person,
I do.
and
I'm
I like
with
how
on
you
that
how
one.
you stand as a man, his morals and everything like that. And you could tell he got that inner Kobe in him. It's just that.
But you know what's funny when they did when the Mavs did play out here, he was at this Kobe shrine that was outside the stadium, just chilling and talking.
Yeah, he rocked with Kobe.
Yeah,
Kobe,
most definitely.
him
Then
and Kobe had-
and it was like, man, I thought about it when Kobe took those last when he tore his
he
Achilles.
tapped into that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me go make these 2 free throws. That was sad, man. But shame on him.
Pretty much.
Lakers want to
much.
trade. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? We balling right now. LeBron going crazy right now. You know what I mean?
Man,
And
LeBron.
Balling, it say second in the West. That's wild.
Luka doing his thing. You know what I mean?
LeBron. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm not really. I'm just like it's Michael Kobe, then LeBron. But you know what I mean? LeBron doing this shit for 20 years.
I'm sick of doing that shit. I'm not even going to
I was just about to say that.
Yeah, I'm not going to keep doing that. So whatever y'all choose to put y'all players in whatever order you want to, one of my best players is Kobe. That's what I'm sticking with. One of my best players is Michael Jordan. LeBron is balling. He's 40 years old. He doing this shit, man.
He doing the fuck.
Right. We got.
You don't like to put them in order because you don't want to give Kobe the second place. Or the third place?
I mean, because it's
not better than Jordan. That's hands down.
Well, Kobe
He's
even
said
Kobe himself, like, there is no Kobe without Jordan. You know what I'm saying? So he even acknowledges that. But
do you?
I mean, that's just who I prefer. And it's always going to be an argument, regardless of who I put first. It's always going to be an argument.
No, it's going to get to a stat argument.
Yeah. So
not playing stat argument
because the players are similar.
The numbers,
you have to, because the moves are similar, the plays are similar. Jordan got 6, Kobe got 5. You know what I'm saying? So you got to go 4. Yeah, so you got to go to the stats.
And then you also have to take in the years too.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
See, that's the thing people don't understand. Right. I respect you for that, because they played harder back then than they do now. I touch you like this, foul.
Yeah, but also the years, like Kobe had how many years before he really got? It was like 2 years before he can really get out there. He was on the bench and shit. So
Kobe, yeah.
See, and then here come the excuses. Okay,
that's not an excuse. That's just the truth.
It is.
But that still don't take, like, you know, the moves are still similar. LeBron is not similar in moves with them.
Kobe and Mike.
Yeah,
I think LeBron is in his own lane.
I do too.
Do you think? Because I mean, everybody's sports. We love sports. We all sports fans. But I feel like as Black people, we tend to do that even outside of sports.
Yeah.
Like we can't just enjoy
everything is a comparison.
Everything is a comparison. Whether it's music, actors, sports, it's like, while everybody is great in their own right, I think we gotta stop. We gotta get out of that. It's like, oh, this person. We ain't gotta put him in. Jordan was great in his own right. You know, Kobe is great. LeBron is great. We ain't got to do that, because there's never going to be another Jordan. There's never going to be another Kobe. There's never going to be another LeBron.
Yep.
Lessons, like, and then we creatures of time. We stuck in the time, like we stuck in our time right now. So in the present, sometimes or some people stuck in the past. So, but that's their present back then. So it's like, ain't nobody when you watch Jordan, you can't get that out your mind, because you lived through that and you seen the greatness through it. But a lot of these kids nowadays are seeing LeBron do that, and a lot of the younger kids are seeing Steph do that. Curry, you can't tell them Steph ain't the greatest. You know what I mean?
That's my dude.
You know, so it's like, you know, we gotta lesson, like, because everybody is great in their own right. You can't say Steph not great. Like, you know what I mean? You can't say
who's shooting the ball like how he shoot the ball.
Right.
And just throwing it up there and just landing.
Ain't no wrong shot with this nigga.
Right. He coming
ain't
out
no wrong
the
shot with
the
my
locker room, just shoot the ball.
That's
from
a
the
bad shot.
bathroom.
No, not for Curry. Hey, remember? Hey, that was a bad shot that you threw up. No, not with Curry.
The most hilarious thing is with Mike Epps, that comedy special. He was like, "This nigga ain't even playing, man."
He was running like this. He do.
That's literally how he play. Like, it's like he ain't even trying out there, man. Like, but nah. But you gotta give it all to him, man. And I just want to enjoy all of them. Like, I used to.
You know what?
My love for Kobe and it was
Supersede.
more about the fans. Like, Kobe's still balling, still playing, and y'all want to put LeBron over him. So I kind of didn't like LeBron at first, until I started to respect his greatness and respect what he did. It don't gotta look like Kobe's. It don't gotta look as pretty. Kobe almost mirrored Jordan, so it was like it was easy to kind of like him right away.
That's what you let everybody look
because
for.
It was he kind of mirrored Jordan almost to a T. He was the closest thing to him. Yeah, no, we good. He was the closest thing to him, but LeBron is dope, man.
No, you know what? I apologize. You know what? I want to apologize to everybody. I like LeBron. It's like I had, like you just said, I had to take the comparisons of Kobe. I had to take the comparisons of Michael Jordan, even with Steph Curry. Just his longevity in the way he's doing it now, the way he played. He takes a different approach to most people. The way he come on, you 20 years, and it's like, you know what I mean. People who 40 right now. What was the oldest player before LeBron did it? He was it's a dude who played for the for New Jersey.
The oldest player?
Yeah, he was the oldest player before.
Before LeBron did what?
Before he started hitting 20 years. It was
Haslam
one person.
was an old ass nigga.
Who?
Haslam.
I think it was either Haslam, but it was one more. But they still wasn't doing it at a high level. I think that's what that is impressing me more than anything else. It's not like he coming in and he's limited minutes or he's limited shots. No, my man playing 30 minutes.
LeBron is 40 years old, bro,
exactly.
putting up 30 damn near a night.
Exactly.
Bro. I don't even want to, because we don't got to do the Jordan thing, but if we did it at 40, Jordan won. Jordan game at 40, it was like he put up one dope game when he was with Charlotte. But I'm saying LeBron is consistently, no, I'm saying like when he went crazy, but his body wasn't to where LeBron is. LeBron looking young out there.
Bro.
At 40 years old, what LeBron is doing, bro, this season is crazy.
He looked younger than his son.
So we gotta, we still don't gotta compare. We just need to live in the moment and see a 40-year-old doing it.
Because he has a point to prove, or he's trying to prove a point.
If it is, it's his point that we don't know.
The point is proven.
I think he having fun.
Yeah, the point. He's probably. I think he still love the game.
Old heads is like, oh, I could still kick my leg up, and I'm like 55, I'm 60, I can still move like this.
I can still do a flip.
But you know what? I want to see what LeBron look like after 10 years after.
Well, when you taking care of your body like that, it's like it's coming natural. Not to say that he don't go home and be like, shit,
nigga toes. I remember that nigga toes look like this and shit. I was like, hey.
all their toes look crazy.
Yeah, they do. I seen Shaq's. I was like,
because you just running and jumping. I mean, that's all you doing. But nah, man.
Because I really feel like he was just trying to honestly hold on. He may be in pain, like you said, at the end of every game, but I just feel like he really was trying to hold on for his son. And then now when his son is there,
I think
it's his son, and I also think that he does want to prove a point because he's in the media space now, and he's hearing everything. Mm-hmm. He's hearing all the criticism and all that shit. So he like, look, I'm gonna go out here and still.
And
do
also,
it.
he chasing rings, bro.
Yeah.
And low key,
I don't think he's chasing rings.
Not saying he chasing rings.
But I think
he wants another ring, and he wants to match Kobe.
Yeah, I think he wants.
You see what I'm saying? Like he has things that he's trying to accomplish.
Not saying he's just thinking about Kobe. It's like, but if I get 5 at least. Like he wants that 5th ring, I think he wants that 5th ring because the last one was the bubble, and I think he wants the next one.
But my question would be this: do you think he wants?
Well, he wants a ring. Period. Who don't want a ring?
Right.
But do you think do you think the Lakers, if he did get one more ring, the Lakers are going to put a shrine of him outside?
I think you got to. If he get another ring, you got him 2 championships. And LeBron could have went anywhere. He came to LA. You know what I mean? So, I think you got to. LeBron is like, for one, all the accomplishments that he's breaking a lot of records. Yeah. And the 50, NBA.
The 50,000 points, bro.
In the NBA period, all-time leading scorer, in the NBA period, all the records he's breaking, you have to. He's going to be on Mount Rushmore. How do you not put somebody on Mount Rushmore?
Anybody that say he's not a great or he ain't this, they just hate.
Oh nah, man. He's if you had to rank him, bro, I love Kobe to death, but you got to go LeBron second. And even first, argumentative first or second
because of what he's doing right now.
Oh, okay, the longevity of it, but play, I still don't think he can outplay Kobe.
That's what I'm saying. As of right now, what he's doing right now,
longevity.
Yes, he's out here balling at 40 years old.
QB competition.
We've seen the decline of Kobe. We've seen it. You know what I'm saying, in real time. Like,
we've seen when Kobe started and he finished.
This man is 40 years old, still running.
That's what I said, the longevity of it.
And fun fact,
but it's not just longevity, he balling.
No, he balling too. But Kobe balled into his last game as well. He is 60 his last game.
I'm
that
not
was his
saying
farewell
that, bro.
game.
Yes,
though. He gonna go out with a bang,
bro. And I get it. Oh, come on, man. LeBron come on. We got to tip our hat to him, man.
Oh no, did
y'all see him get at Stephen A the other night?
Yeah,
I seen it.
I didn't see Stephen A's reply. Did you? Any of y'all see it?
Yeah, I seen the reply. He Stephen A tried to make it seem like
he got at him over Bronny. I guess Stephen A's comments over Bronny or his criticism. Mm-hmm. So what is the reply? We can get into how we feel about. Yeah. Okay.
Stephen A reply was like, "Oh well, I wasn't gonna get back at him. I let him have his moment where he was just telling me about how he went in his soliloquy about his son, what the do's and don'ts, and he just said that verbatim that he didn't want to get into that space, and that's all basically he was saying. But he wasn't apologizing. He was like, "But I love LeBron, just like yada yada yada." He was spitting that verbatim.
I seen him. Well, I seen it, and they made a little caption that he basically said he got at me as a father, not a player, or something like that.
I like how he was able to separate the two. And basically what Stephen A was saying was it's a time and place for everything. He was with people.
Right.
And the Stephen A was with people.
Exactly.
And he not about to entertain the fuckery. Right.
So
it's like, yes, I respect you coming to me as a father, but
you got my number.
You have my number. And that's just like if Tron, say for instance, I'm here today and you want to get something off your chest, I would be like, well, we didn't talk about that offline. You got my number. You've been calling, text, all the other things. You're like, why would you wait to this moment to do that?
Right.
So I kind of get it, both sides. And then I love how Stephen A said he came to me as a father. Even though he had it wrong, it was still just don't talk about my kids.
Right.
You could probably feel the same way. Don't talk about my kids. And so he was just saying basically that it wasn't about Bronny that he was talking about. He was talking about LeBron when he was making his commentary about him. Like, you rushing your child to get
to the
into
NBA.
right when he's not ready.
How old is Bronny?
20?
20, 21.
He can't even drink yet?
20. He's 20.
But all right, but so then I have a question. Really? I have a question now. I'm gonna start with you because you always be last with the questions. Who do you think that?
Could have just asked me.
No. Do you think? Who do you feel in this situation was right and who was wrong?
Because I don't know the context. I'm not gonna ever say. I think in real time, I think when it's about your son, bro, I can't never tell a man when and what to do. Like when it's about your kid, because just like LeBron, like Stephen A. saying, it's a time and place, nigga. This is my son. The time and place is whenever I see you. So,
my God,
not to say that.
Hey, we argued,
and I'm not saying
for 20 years when him and Marcus. Remember?
Stop.
But this is what I'm saying. I'm saying I'm not saying LeBron wasn't wrong, but it's like. You can go back as a father, like, damn, I could have handled that differently. But you can't in real time, when those emotions start hitting you in real time, you can't say, and it's about my kid. Don't tell me like when I was supposed to do it and how I was supposed to. Yeah, in retrospect, you can be like, yeah, that wasn't a time to play. But this is my son, bro. If I see you, I don't care. It could be cool. I want to be. How many times have LeBron got out of character and not kept it professional? This man is probably the most professional basketball player since he's been 17.
I agree with
you
that.
Right? A professional?
So, yeah.
Yes, I'm saying as far as anything, any drama.
Emotional.
I'm saying any drama. I'm talking about
the game.
Yeah, I'm talking about.
I'm talking about period.
No. What I'm saying is this.
What did Stephen A. Smith say?
Hold on. No. I'm not even talking about what he said. I'm talking about. Well, the thing is they playing one clip. Stephen A. said multiple things, and that's the thing.
So basically, he was critiquing. So basically, he was going on LeBron, asking LeBron why.
I know that. Yeah.
But the main core is like when he started critiquing his son, talking about he's over this and he's over that. It's like he's.
And it's the context in it.
Exactly.
It's like Bronny this is how you say it, bro. It's how you say
that
it
to everybody.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
This is a sports analyst.
Okay.
Exactly.
And he do it to everybody. You better go check everybody that say something about your son, nigga.
No, it's how Stephen A. does it though.
That's what makes
he's
Stephen
animated.
A. That's what makes Stephen A. who he is.
It's cool, but you have a right to do that. You have a right to do that.
I'm not gonna sit there and tell a father how to react about his son.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay, cool.
That's my point. I ain't saying he was right or wrong, but
cool. But what I'm saying is, bro,
you're
gonna have 100 other people talking about your son.
Do?
The whole world is talking about your son right now.
True.
Because it's me.
Yeah, exactly.
You got a problem with me.
Right.
Like everybody else can make a comment.
Even though Stephen A. Smith could be at times negative to a lot of players, but that's just his job.
That's just him.
But what I'm saying is, bro, everybody see what's going on. Bronny wasn't ready for the NBA, and everybody's seen it. And because you wanted that stat, because you wanted that, you want to push him in it, and now he's embarrassed because he's looking like a fool out
Drayton,
here.
what was you about to say?
But why is it just because Stephen A. said it?
That is a problem.
It's a problem. It's an issue.
I don't think he's the only one that said it.
No,
I'll say this
he's
though.
not.
I'll say this.
It's the messenger. That's all it is. Like LeBron see that shit. Like, let's be real.
But you not only attack me, so because we have and we said this before on the show. A lot of times we don't know, but the whole media is running with LeBron wanted him to do this and do that. Okay.
I'm sure it's someone.
Okay, this is what I'm trying to say. Like everybody, you attacked him as a father more so than just You didn't keep it basketball. It's you the reason. It was more so finger pointing at you the reason, and you pushing this and pushing that. What if my son wanted this and he really want to do it? If I can help it, I'm gonna do it. Even if my son,
So you
like I said last time,
get to the Lakers when you know damn well he's not
but
ready.
but this is what I was saying last time. I said, what if LeBron knows? Like, okay, Bryce, I could see Bryce. LeBron is smarter, way more intelligent than us in basketball. He knows why his son is and what he's not. Bronny's short. My thing is he might not. This might be like LiAngelo. He might only play for this team 1 year or 2 years. This might be his only chance to touch the NBA. If I can get him that wish and however it go, if this is what he really want, and I'm asking him, and y'all don't know, we don't know what happens behind the scenes and what they go through and stuff like that. If I can help my son achieve this, I'm gonna help him. But everybody act like LeBron is the one pushing it when we don't know that.
He got him to the Lakers.
Okay, but we don't.
That was my next.
That was
my next
anybody
statement.
else's son trying.
But also, we don't.
Would have got to the Lakers.
Also, a lot of what LeBron do, he might not even be saying shit. It just might be like, nigga, that's my son. Like, I don't gotta say shit. I don't gotta tell you not to disrespect my wife. You know, that's my wife.
I would say
it's
this.
like out of relationship.
He was the first round pick, right?
No, I'm saying out of relationships, it's like if all of us on the court, if your son is the last kid on the court, I'm gonna pick your son. I ain't gonna go with somebody else's kid. I ain't gonna leave Lil Allen sitting there. Like, I'm gonna pick him.
All right, my question was this. That was the first
That
person.
don't make it right.
That was the first person that the Lakers picked in last year's draft, right?
Right.
Why? He could have been the last. Because there was many other candidates who got drafted that was 3 times
because LeBron, because they wanted to play together. LeBron wanted to play with him, and he wanted to play with his dad.
That's cool.
But let's not just put it on just LeBron.
Okay, that's cool. But once you put him in that spotlight, you subjected to the criticism.
You're right. Now that's true.
Yeah.
That's right. Mm-hmm. But watch your mouth.
All right, I got to spin off.
You made it about me. Like, you gonna have your son out here.
Was so bad.
Basically,
that was not
only thing he didn't say was nigga, that nigga trash. And
that's it.
But that's my point. He was being respectful.
He was.
He was.
No, he like, I'm trying to be respectful.
Exactly.
I'm trying to be respectful.
Because
like,
you know how you can get though. That's what I'm saying.
But if you're doing all that, you might as well. That's like say a nigga telling you, I don't mean to interrupt you, or I don't mean like you might as well say you're gonna disrespect me if you're gonna say that. It's like I'm trying to be respectful and all that. You say what you. I already know what you saying though. You know what I mean? It's like you doing too much. If you're gonna be respectful, be all the way. Don't say I'm trying to be respectful before you be disrespectful or before you.
I get that. I just feel like people wanted to see something. Yeah. Just like LeBron wanted to be a part of history. Yeah. Everybody wanted to see, okay, father and son.
The idea of father and son playing together in the NBA.
What's wrong with it, nigga?
There's nothing wrong with
we
that.
Second in the West, bro.
He's whack.
Now
we wasn't never last.
But what I'm saying is, it's
and
fun.
he was previously.
He ain't whack. He ain't whack.
He's proven to be
Bronny
trash.
didn't get y'all second to the
crazy?
West.
He not whack.
But you know what I think
didn't
though?
He just have an injury before he even got to the Lakers and stuff like that?
Yeah, heart.
And that's another thing. Yeah. The medical reasons and all that. I don't know.
That's cool, but you were still stepping into the NBA. You were stepping
into
the
playing with grown men that's
don't
way
slam
taller than you.
Okay, so if he not scoring, if he this trash, why is it a story? Because it's my son. It's not like you're not making it a story about a basketball player. A lot of basketball players don't get in the game, score 0 points. You making it a story because it's my son.
You made it a story about your son.
No, you made it a story.
Just because I get my son on the team.
Bronny that.
Just because I get LeBron haven't said anything about Bronny.
LeBron always does.
All right, hold on. Why
he said LeBron did LeBron not say, whatever team I play for or my son play for, I'll go there.
Okay, so what? My son is here. He's here. We're winning. Why are y'all making it a story? If he's not scoring, that's like y'all with the Cowboys.
Because they want
y'all
LeBron.
With the Cowboys. We could
I'm gonna do whatever I want to do to your son just to keep you.
We could be losing, and it's gonna be a story. Stop talking about us. We ain't even a threat, bro. If I'm not scoring, right. we none of us are. if I'm not scoring, why y'all talking about me? It's a lot of players that don't score
because you're not scoring. If you playing for the Lakers, you need to score.
That everybody don't score on the Lakers though. He ain't the only one that's not scoring.
Listen, if you getting in the game, guess what?
His name was highlighted. Jersey sold out. The top player in the NBA, son. Like, come on, man.
Right, but I'm saying you don't gotta go. You have to make a whole segment about.
From what I heard, nobody went hard. The only people that's going hard that's not really like in the forefront media.
I see, and this is what it is. We media now, so
hold on. Before we go there, I want to mix this up a little bit.
Hold on, let me just say this one. I'm ending it right
No, because we talk about media, and I want to add this.
No. Let me just say this. Let me just finish. What I'm gonna say is, I would like us to like. We don't have our kids in that spotlight, but we don't. Nobody knows until we in that situation, bro. We know how we feel about our kids and our family, nigga. He's a man at the end of the day. Forget the NBA. Forget everything.
You are going to respond to that, to my child, to my children. You are going to hear everything up under the sun. How are you going to react to that?
Right, but
I can't walk through this shit holding you like this.
But it's not just they're not just mentioning like. And Stephen A. said, "I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about you. You're talking about."
I know how to deal with it.
Yeah, I'm gonna punch you in your face when I see.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so let me ask you this. Hold on, real quick. Just remember your thought. Okay, so
that's too late. It's gone.
Yeah, I forgot we got that.
Okay, well if
that
it's
shit
gone,
was easing out when I said wait.
So as Bron is coaching Bronny on how to be right in the NBA and how to play, how to expect what's supposed to be expected of him. At what point does he say, okay, there's gonna be sport commentary as well? That's gonna happen. Now, if you playing like this, they're gonna say this. If you playing like that, they're gonna say A, X, Y, Z. So at what point do you teach your child, hey, expect the negative and also the positive?
They have PR. You don't think they've had these conversations and stuff like this?
If they did, then LeBron wouldn't have approached Stephen A. That's his job to comment on
LeBron
NBA.
has never approached anybody. You know how many people they tear LeBron down, or they've been tearing him down his whole career. LeBron has never did that. So one time he does that about his son. Maybe he felt the need, even though we don't agree. Whatever was said, and there was a lot of, we don't watch all the stuff that's said either. Whatever was said, it got to him enough to feel the need to do that. LeBron never breaks character. He never does that. He felt the need to do that. I'm not going to.
Now his son is in the NBA.
I'm not going to. And then it's been a lot of stuff said about his son from a lot of people. This is the one time he's done that.
You don't go correct no commentary person
Man,
for a sports commentator. He wouldn't have did that to Shaq and Chuck.
How you know?
Because I know they real. Everybody wants to correct Stephen A. for being who Stephen A. is. Everybody watches Stephen A. in the morning.
So you saying if somebody didn't tell, if Chuck or somebody didn't say Bronny is trash, LeBron wouldn't say nothing?
Hell no.
Like he's trash or something?
He'll say something.
You don't even think
what you seen? What's perceived as aggression?
Y'all don't even know LeBron. That's why we prejudge somebody. Y'all don't know.
No, we're not judging.
Because we never seen that man get out of character. You don't know what he would do.
This is why I'm saying what we seen, what we look at as aggression with him, the interaction with him and Stephen A. No, he's not doing that too.
We don't know that though. You don't never know what a man to do. I've seen a coward come out that corner. That's what I'm saying. You never know what a man to do, especially about their children.
You're right. We never seen it.
Especially about their children.
Just our opinions are as such.
Right.
Now,
when you gonna be real?
What about real?
When you gonna be real?
No, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, when is LeBron gonna be real? Like, does he see the same thing that we seeing, or is it because that's my seed?
Well, I don't know. They have conversations.
Nobody talk about him, and then if you do talk about him, don't talk about him like
that. My whole thing is,
I'm not how to talk about somebody. That's equal playing field.
My whole thing with that is, I'm not saying that he was right, but I also understand. That's all I'm saying.
I understand it too, but at the end of the day, that's the man's job.
Right.
Yeah. All right. So now on to this. Deion Sanders' son, Shadeur. All the hate he getting just because Deion is his dad.
Why are we saying just because he is dad though? Because they've been saying that he's coming off a certain way inside these interviews and stuff like that.
But hold on, they said it was only one person, and that person is not giving his name up to give.
No, it was more. I seen a thing that was saying multiple teams is feeling like how he coming off, and then I guess that they saying he might fall to the second round or whatever like
it's
that.
It's very easy to mistake arrogance as confident.
Exactly.
Right. And now he's, if that's the case, he's his son, his dad. Come on, man. Prime time.
Exactly.
Yeah, I get it. But I'm just saying.
He's been preaching that, I'm sure, since he was a pup.
My only point was you said just because he is dad. We don't know that. I go off like, I don't like doing that. That's why I said with the Bronny thing. Like, we don't know why, because we're not in that world, bro. Yeah. He could have said something like, somebody could say something about one of our kids, and we're gonna be like, nah, they ain't like him. But what if he did say that shit, say some crazy shit? You know what I mean?
It depends on what said. Hold on. Depends on what said. We know if it's our child or not, right?
Not all the time.
But at the same time,
I heard Aiden jumped out. He was like, shit. I mean, I'm like, what is? I'm like, yeah, that was my son though. You know what I mean? And he told one of these kids, F you.
Cuss word,
my son said, F you.
Do that word.
I mean,
He hurt. He hear what I'm saying.
Don't do her.
I'm just saying, like he said, and then I'm like, he came in crying. And the next day she told me, he said what? Like, yeah, but I'm just saying, are your kids? I mean, we don't know, bro. That's all
But what I'm just saying is out of that, it's like, all right, you have Shadeur, who to me, like I said, he was raised to be confident. Mm-hmm. He's not gonna let nobody, you know what I mean. Like I said, his role model right now is Tom Brady. You know what I mean? Tom Brady walked and talked the same way. This nigga still pouring water in the glass. just nigga, squeeze.
You want him to put his lips around it?
Squeeze it, nigga.
That's what he's looking for. Why he can't pour his water in the glass?
I was messing with him.
That was wild. Okay.
But no, I think it's just because he's just coming off confident. He knows all the X and O's. He's been doing this.
This is a new story, right? With Shadeur, right?
No, ever since he came out this year, he was going to the draft.
No, I'm saying like fairly new as far as him being arrogant and stuff. Mm-hmm. What is Prime? Has Prime said anything about it?
Yeah.
What did he say?
He said it's not arrogance, it's confidence. I've been teaching my son this since he was 10.
Now, do you think Prime Time is going to approach anybody?
Yeah.
You think so?
He speaks in general.
Yeah.
Well, he a coach.
He speak in general. Like, he don't address, like, now, if you in the media and you're there,
he'll
be like, you was the one who did X, Y, Z.
Exactly.
But if he has something to say about anything that she's commented about his son, he's going to speak in general. Like, you care about that?
That statement. You know, I've been teaching him confidence, not arrogance, whatever. So that statement is a general statement. But I just don't see Prime going up to somebody like keep my son. If that was the words that was said, keep my son. I think
Prime is more like I'm gonna show you better than I can.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Right.
Which LeBron is not.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Listen, man.
I'm gonna go up to you as a grown man and be like, keep my son's name out your mouth.
And what if they had a conversation
like a
and Stephen A got out of
keep
like,
my wife's name out your mouth.
Fuck you, punk. We don't know.
No, what if something would have happened?
I'll say what I want to say. Like,
what if something would have happened on that court as he was leaving? If Stephen A would have responded,
what Stephen A was gonna do?
Nothing.
With his old self, he might have did something.
Nah. I'm sure he got some security or something. Yeah. So from a father that's taking up for his son to a father that don't want to have nothing to do with it.
Right. Okay, with his daughter. Speaking on
Anthony Edwards tells the judge he doesn't want visitation or custody of his 4-month-old daughter with baby mother.
That's wild.
But it's the way I felt about this one is because he was telling old girl, I don't want a baby with you the whole time. You know what I mean? And it's like now the baby is here. And it's like, I don't want to have nothing to do with the baby. It's like, I guess as a man, I'll still take care of the baby and do my daddy duties. That's just me. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I don't know. But you have to respect him because it's like, he letting you know from jump, like, hey.
It said that he had a track record as far as, you know, just like, nah, I'm not trying to be nothing. I'm basically out here trying to be who I am, fuck who I fuck, and that's it.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So, and if she knew that, and if he said that, if he told her that, it's a fault on both parts.
Right.
In my eyes, it's a fault on both parts.
Because
you knew who this man was, you knew what he said, and you still forcing him to do, you know, to be responsible.
But my thing would be this: how come you don't go get fixed?
Yeah.
What if he want kids 1 year?
No, you
what
can.
He wants 1 year.
Exactly. Hold on,
Unfortunately,
you know how they do egg for female fertilized.
It can be reversed though.
Yeah, no, you can reverse it, or you could just go have your sperm sit in the fucking frozen.
Yeah.
I guess I wonder. Did he know that she wasn't using? Did they? For one, they didn't use protection. I'm assuming.
Clearly,
now
you don't have to assume.
Did he think that she was on some kind of contraceptive?
That part
like
don't
that?
know.
Or you know what I mean? Because it's like, because in that case, it's like if you knew that she wasn't, it's like, why would you do that? You know what I mean? I don't understand that. Why would you do that and then say I don't want the responsibility? Like, I mean,
why would she do it too?
Okay,
The
so
money. The money.
but
course.
he the
That's
one.
always the money.
The reason being because
explanation,
maybe
yeah.
she. I don't know if she said she didn't want no child, but clearly he knew he didn't.
No,
want
it's in a DM to where he said I don't want no kids.
No, I'm saying I don't know if she felt the same way.
Mhm.
He clearly felt that way.
Right.
But you the one gonna have to, it's gonna be a child. If you feel that way, you can't just
You're gonna have to explain to your
you
daughter
know what I mean, doing with that.
why
you
your
can't.
daddy ain't here.
And I just seen a video. I sent that in the group chat. Y'all seen the one when he was like, "Well, why men do that?" And he was like, "Well, because y'all be like, come in me like y'all."
Just because somebody tell you that, and you
No, that's motivation. That's like that's like it's hard to not when because women do that and that y'all be like,
Hey, we have like 10 seconds to think that do we want to
women do that, and I think it turns them on at the same time, even though they don't mean it. I mean, and it just it's a turn off for them. I feel like that's a thing that we don't talk about because they talk about it like, damn, that is true. Y'all be saying, even the women on there couldn't even deny it. They like, damn, we do be saying that.
We have to put this in. We know that. Listen, she knew who she was dealing with.
Right.
So if that's the case of her saying that, whatever way it goes, she knew she's gonna get some money out of it.
She's still gonna get money.
Yeah, and that's that. But it's sad all the way around because now you're raising this daughter. Not saying she won't have a father. It might be somebody out there. You know what I'm saying? That might take on that.
or later on he might.
Or
change
my
his
question
mind
would be
and
Later
come
on, he
around.
might change his mind,
Or-
but hopefully it won't be
Do the
too late
right thing.
because mentally that's gonna set in. Like if he decide to come back at 14, 15 or whatever, she already got the damage.
What you about to say?
Or could it be that he know what type of woman she is and know that she's not gonna be? He gonna have to fight with her for the longevity to get the baby.
Possibly.
I mean,
but
no,
you wouldn't really know that.
I
No,
don't think
you
that.
don't know, but sometimes you do know.
Could you go through this world knowing you have a kid
No.
and just do that? I don't respect it, bro. Money or not, I don't care what was said or not. Once it's done, bro, I can't go into this world knowing that this is my child and I don't have any
Some
kind of.
people are just really stern and they don't want
But
children.
if that's your thing, like you said, either get neutered, get neutered, or
go get fixed.
or-
But that's it. But for me, like if I was in the NBA, and I know, like, all right, even after my first contract, and I made like 30 mil, I'm going to freeze my eggs.
How old is Anthony Edwards?
I mean, my sperm.
Yeah.
I said my eggs. My
How old is
sperm. I'm
he?
going to freeze it, bro. Like I'm snipping.
But you see the way he talked to Obama. So
Yeah.
how old is he?
Yeah,
Oh,
why
he's
in?
He gotta be in his
24,
20s or
25.
something.
Yeah, why
Okay,
in?
so he's still young. He
He's
don't
still young
want
and
no
he thinks like
kids
that.
right now.
But if
But no, he got a baby.
Now, mind you,
he got a baby already.
okay, but he don't want that child
He don't want that
with
one.
her.
Yeah,
But
but
how do you
gotta
choose that you want? That's it's like I thought about that. How
Because
do you choose,
men are slick.
I want that chair, but I don't like that chair. But they're two totally identical chairs.
Just how you described it.
How would you feel if that was your child? If that was he was your child, like how would you handle that situation as a father?
I mean,
You can't force him to do that. But I'm just saying.
He's grown now. I only can say what I say. I only can give my opinion on it, but he's grown.
Would you guys be in
What
the
I
child's life?
would do,
I would.
yes, exactly.
Yes, I would.
I would have to step up. But I'm looking at her too. Don't come over here with that bullshit. Whatever y'all got going on, y'all got going on.
Just bring me the baby.
Yeah.
That's like right now. That's like for me for right now. Like I'm a stepdad, but I take responsibility. Like today, with my girl's oldest daughter. She's 23. We had a daddy daughter, lunch today, and we just chilling. You know what I mean? So just like if I was the grandfather like of that situation, I'm still gonna deal with. You know what I mean? It's still my baby. Yeah. I'm gonna let you know who grandpa
Everybody
is.
different though.
Yeah.
If a man, to me, I feel a little differently because if a man tell me he don't,
you know what? I like that there's a woman on here to give her your perspective on this.
No, but the thing is, I don't have the common vote because if a man tell me I don't want a child, and we do, and I end up pregnant, you already told me that you don't want a child. I'm not finna sit up here and be like, okay, well, I'm gonna go with the whole. Unless I wanted it, I know what to expect after that. You've already told me how you felt. Now, if I kept it and I'm like 9 months in and I'm having the baby, I don't expect you to be like, here, I'm coming around, I'm doing X, Y, Z, and the third. Would if you did that, would it be great? Yes, it would be nice.
I wouldn't give nobody.
But the thing is, if I'm making this decision to go ahead and continue to have this baby
financially as well,
I don't give a look. Nothing. All everything considered. if I'm making a decision to go ahead and have this child, then I'm going to think I'm all in, like everything is on me. Now, if you decided to come around and all of the things, then okay, perfect, great. But you're not going to be in and out.
I'm not going to be dependent on you.
I'm not going to depend on you. That's it.
But you know what?
You already told me you don't want this
All of us been
child.
in this situation. Your daddy didn't want you. My daddy didn't want me. Your daddy didn't
Hold
want
on, nigga. How you think?
Wait,
hold on.
what?
Like we
What?
all of us is in this situation. Like
Who is
our
all?
dad, none of our daddy stepped up.
Oh, you talking about you guys?
Yes.
Well, I don't know if my
I was
daddy-
about to
that's a
say.
deeper
My daddy didn't step
Wow.
up. So it's like, all right, it's like, all right.
I think your daddy didn't want you.
Yeah, my daddy didn't want me.
It was clear.
All right. I don't know
Yeah,
how we
it
got
was
here.
clear.
How did we get here?
My
But
daddy-
it's like I had to look at the situation for what it's worth. It's like, all right, saying at the beginning of it, it's like, how do we say
See, the thing-
go through? Hold on, how do we go life and say, man, I can't see how men don't want to be in their kids' life. This is it.
Yeah.
This
We
is-
can say that, but we don't know. See, we see Anthony Edwards. Not saying that we know all the details about his life and what he might be going through mentally. The same as we don't know what our pops was going through mentally. So, and the reasons why they wasn't involved in our lives. So, whatever. Let's just say if you're going through something, you're going through whatever you're going through. Even though you're taking the steps to be there, it might be harder for them to take on that responsibility for a child. So we just don't know what's going on.
Bro, listen.
I'ma say-
When you, I'm teaching my kids early at an early age. You have when you do something, bro. You have to stand on what you do. You got responsibilities. You cannot make these choices and do that. I'm not letting nobody hold no money that I don't trust. That's like me giving you my life savings if I don't trust you.
Right.
I'm not doing that if I don't trust you. And then I'm like, well, I told you. No, it's like you got to trust what you're doing, bro. That you making a life investment with that, basically. Essentially, it's like
That is a life investment.
yeah. So it's like I'm not going to leave that just on you and then tell you, well, I told you. I'm not going to even put that kind of responsibility in only your hands. That's my responsibility too. So if I don't want that,
That's why guys shouldn't put all of their savings in the female. Like, think smarter.
And I'm not-
especially if you're an NBA player.
Yeah.
You know what you have all set for you. Why don't you be more mindful? I'm not.
she told him to
oh,
leave it
you
in.
setting in 10 seconds. No, them 10 seconds. My life savings got to flash before my eyes at some point.
I ain't about to go to
Like,
that.
don't
I'm
do
about to go to
that.
I just
Don't
said,
do
that's
that.
10 seconds.
quick question before we move
And
on.
hold on, I'm not making excuses.
ain't that good.
I'm not making excuses for anybody with their lack of responsibilities. That's your choice. I'm just saying we have to put in perspective a lot of things. I wouldn't never do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not making no excuse for my pops because I've seen certain things where he could have been.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? But, it is what it is.
Yeah, I did too. That's why
Everybody's different.
that too. It's like I seen my dad's life. I know my dad's life. Even everything. He could have been here.
Yeah, my dad knew I was in my mom's stomach, so he knew about me. So yeah, nigga, like you had a chance. But I'll say this, okay? So we know Anthony Edwards supposed to be the face of the NBA now.
Right.
Would you want a person the face of the
No.
NBA that's
It's
not
not,
taking
it's
care?
not about what we want. The NBA
No, not
need
even
to,
that.
The NBA need to start diverting from him
Exactly.
and
Because
choose
it's-
somebody
because-
else. Because of look at what he's
He
going
got too
through.
much going on.
Yeah, like
that's
come on,
too
man.
much.
And I like him as a player. I just discovered that I liked him.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's crazy. I'd never even heard of him before.
Yeah.
And then when I started watching him, I asked my husband, I was like, who is this
So,
person?
I have a question. Did you watch him when him and the president got into it after that or before that?
Just before that.
Okay.
Like literally just before that. And then when he did that, I was just like, okay, like who is this person?
Yeah.
That was the final straw where I was like, who is this person?
He probably needs some.
But I like the way he plays.
I don't know if he got enough OGs around him. I don't know his life. I can only assume, but I just
He's
don't
that
see.
knucklehead that's like a John Morant that don't care about nothing, and they grew up with a nonchalant attitude and mindset.
But you know what's crazy though is that his mom, like if you looked at his family dynamic, they would have been there for that baby. Like because his sister
Okay,
raised.
They still
still
have a
can
choice.
be.
Yeah, they still can do that.
Yeah,
He just don't want the child.
I'm just stating like he don't. But they all live together. Like all his family live in one house.
Mhm.
His brother, I think his brother and his sisters.
But that's
A lot of times people be talking about
But that's my question too. Like that's why I was asking. Say, do you feel like you would be going against your son's wishes, or would you care if he felt that way and then
Nah, I
you
wouldn't
would
care.
still you
Nah.
wouldn't care? Okay.
that's a good question.
I wouldn't care
Main reason why
because
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't even involve him.
Mm.
I'm just there for support.
So
What if
if
it
he
hurt
kicked you
your
out the house?
relationship though?
Mhm.
What if he kicked you out the house and it hurt your relationship?
With me and my son.
Like he felt the way like Dad. I like why are you? You know.
I mean, if he kicked me out the house, if it's that serious,
Like
like
you're
bro,
not supporting me in my decision.
I'm supporting you. I'm talking
the
to
house
you.
is crazy. You ain't living with that
punk. I'm
It
talking.
happens
I'm
though. Like you supposed to be my daddy. Like why you over there with her?
He got to catch meet me outside.
It's like
Nelly got into it with his daddy over not talking to his.
I don't know the dynamic between him and his pops, but for me, I'm not even raising you to be that. So are you that petty to kick me out the house because I'm like you don't want to be responsible? So I'm not even being totally responsible. I'm just giving support. That's still my grandchild.
I'm not raising you to make that decision.
Yeah, that's still my
his
grandchild.
dad is in the house, or is just his mom?
Oh, I don't know.
No, his dad wasn't there. I don't think his dad has been in his life.
Okay, well then that changes the.
Yeah, that changes.
Yeah, I think his dad wasn't in his life. His mom passed.
So that why you think the way he acted? Never mind.
No, it's a special. They have a special on Netflix with him, and I watched the Netflix. And I don't. It doesn't go in depth of his family, but the way he is with his nephews and nieces and his sister's kids.
All I know, these babies are not asked to be here. They just here.
Right.
They're just here, and they don't know nothing. They just here. So it's like somebody has an obligation to love them, and they deserve love.
Yep.
And they really deserve both parents. You know what I mean? So that's all I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? It's not their fault. So
I'll tell my son to get cracking and come back.
Get cracking and come back.
Get cracking and come back.
Okay,
Did you
Blacc
get
Sam.
cracking though? Did you get cracking though?
Why he walked that man across the street like
Right.
that?
He
All on the
escorted
hand, all on
him,
his
yeah.
back.
That
like,
was love though.
Like,
Let me come on, man.
like I'm gonna walk you across the street and then immediately turn back around.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Do y'all
Black-
think that was? Go ahead with your question.
No, I was just about to put in context. Blacc Sam got into an altercation with Roccstar. Roccstar is a online internet personality, YouTuber. A lot of times he on Clubhouse start these rooms and stuff like that on Clubhouse. He got YouTube pages, kind of into the LA politics, you know, the street life of LA and stuff, and they comment on or react to current events that's going on in the street life of LA, the YouTube street supposedly, right? He used to be on Clubhouse, which Whack 100 used to always come into Clubhouse, so they would do content together. They didn't clash a few times. Him and Whack got into it, but they still tend to be on the phone together. Or
amicable.
You know,
for anybody that don't know, Whack 100 has been tarnishing the name of Nipsey Hussle with all type of rhetoric, information, news, whatever you might call it. Might say it's hate, jealousy, whatever it is, but he's just tarnishing the name of Nipsey Hussle and the legacy of Nipsey Hussle.
I haven't heard anything
When
positive.
you say tarnishing it, what you mean?
Well, just okay. So, for example, he'll say, "Okay, let me say this." In his opinion, he'll say things like Nipsey wasn't a legend, as far as music or whatever. Okay, cool. But then he'll have information on him like, "Yeah, Nipsey was this. He did this." I'm not going to say
right,
and it's a lot of information that didn't need to be out in the media.
That ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
Yeah, don't have nothing to do with nothing that he's putting out there.
Just negative shit, negative shit, and it's like so that's
just,
like okay,
just views and clicks,
right? So what I did learn that Roccstar had a relationship with Nipsey.
Right,
they grew up together, and Blacc Sam, they all knew each other.
Right.
So that kind of explains why that altercation
It hit
happened.
harder.
Yeah, because if you got a relationship with somebody, you kind of expect more of them, so you more so disappointed. And you can tell in that interaction, it was an interaction. It was cameras and stuff there, but it wasn't no fist thrown. He kind of got at him. He Marathon Burger had a grand opening, celebrating the grand opening of Marathon. I think they been open, but they just did something special, right?
So he can sit and dine.
Yeah, so they had a lot of people come out, and celebrate that. Roccstar was one of the people. And I think Blacc Sam was out there when he encountered him. He shook his hand, but he didn't let go. And he kind of got at him and let him know, like, bro, you fucking with this dude, and you ain't really said nothing. He been disrespecting, bro. You ain't got at him, like.
But do you think there was a time and place for that? When it was just, when do you think? I mean, honestly, I'm not here to say it was or it wasn't, but do you think, because like y'all understand this more than me because I really don't pay attention to the streets like that. So do y'all think this was for the time and place for Blacc Sam to say this?
He lost a brother, bro. He lost a brother, and some people are on the internet just totally disrespecting his brother's name. Now from what I know, he hasn't ran into Whack. But if you cool with my brother, you cool with us, and what I'm hearing on the internet, and you cool with this person that's disrespecting my brother,
Okay, so I lost a brother, bro. That shit, like, it hurts me to this day.
Yeah.
He not only lost a brother, his brother was still alive when he came on the
Right.
scene.
He's seen
his
yeah,
brother
right,
die. Like,
right.
I mean, take it, or I don't know,
His last
close,
breath.
yeah, like, I mean, trying to save his life, bullet holes in him. That's you'll never forget that image.
Right.
I watched my brother come out.
That's Lil Bro.
I watched
so.
Lil Bro.
Mm-hmm.
I watched my brother come out the corners, bring my brother out, fuck me up. You know what I mean? That shit fucked me up, right? It's nothing like it because that's like one of your your close, like your siblings is your best friends. Even though you clash with them and stuff like that, those are your best friends, right? So I could just imagine that moment, bro. So he's really living on, putting on for Nip, man, keeping that legacy going. He always been who he was, and the legacy,
continues, man.
So I think that's like like my brother and y'all chilling with somebody that's just speaking down on one of them. If I see you, I'm like, bro, I'm gonna feel away. Like you kicking it, you ain't did nothing. I don't care what it is. It's like, bro, don't let this. You know what I mean?
Even if he don't check him, why are you cool with this? Why are you interacting with this person like this, and you know what he's been doing?
This internet shit is so WWE and wrestling. It's like nobody stands on morals and code of ethics. Everything that's it's supposedly be content and everything is money based if it get views and clicks and shit.
But that was my next thing.
We don't have we don't stand on morals no more. A lot of this shit with manhood, bro, and brotherhood, this shit is unwritten, bro. You just know. You know how to move, bro. You know what to do and what not to do. We don't gotta say you shouldn't be doing this or you should be doing this. You just know off top.
If you was that close, if y'all was that cool, ain't no giggity, ain't no laughing, ain't no nothing.
No.
Nothing.
So men don't have code. There's no code no more in loyalty.
That and it could have been
respected.
Yeah, it could have been worse than that. The outcome could have been worse than that.
Oh, most definitely.
He definitely handled that very well. And so the question was the time and the place? So for me, he don't see him often. He don't run into him. They don't cross paths. Mm-hmm. I don't know if they have each other's number. They probably don't. Blacc Sam probably don't mess with him like that. But at the same time, he still sees him on Instagram and stuff like that in the lives. And like he said, he watches. And so, yeah, when I see you and I tell you, the first thing I tell you is like, you got, no. Even if I tell you, hey, I don't mess with you because of what you did, you got to go ahead and go. Like, this our grand open. I'm trying to have peace. Yeah. Why don't you just leave?
He was kind of trying to say that, like, hey,
no. Why don't Roccstar just leave at that moment?
But that's what I'm saying.
But he kept trying to egg it on and staying there, like, man, I'm just here. I'm here. You know, I'm this, I'm that. Like, look, if somebody don't want you around, get up and leave. Why are you still trying to make your presence known? Because now you about to instigate something that does not have to go to the next level, and you already know people was there.
That was ready. Yeah. Ready. He couldn't have. Okay, so it's too. Okay, real quick.
But yeah, you begging to be somewhere that you're not wanted.
And that was my point with the LeBron thing. It's like, okay, there could be two rights, right? Yeah, was that the perfect time? No, right? It wasn't the perfect time for him to do that. But like you said, he lost a brother, bro. Mm-hmm. In real time, bro, you don't know. And that's why I was saying about the LeBron situation with his son. Sometimes when you in that emotion, I might not want to do that, but sometimes my emotion take over me. It's like, no, you got me fucked up. Yeah, you fighting yourself, and you know it's not the perfect time to do that. But it's like, because I wouldn't even dap you up if I felt the way. But it's like once I grabbed you, the love and the energy is like, nah, I deserve. It's like, no, you supposed to be. And moving
like
different,
said, they probably don't even see each other like that.
Right.
Stephen A. and LeBron, it's rare when they see each other.
They probably got a cool relationship, but it's like...
And LeBron probably thought that he was okay.
You owe me more than this.
But then when you see me in person, it's like, man, all the feelings and emotions then rush right through me. Like, man, let me address you.
Because we don't know their personal relationship. Maybe LeBron and him feel like they a little bit better than... Sometimes I expect more from you than them. Yeah, you media, but we might have a closer relationship to where I expect more. Now you moving a certain way and I ain't seeing you.
And that's with the Roccstar, because they did have a relationship.
Right.
They did have a relationship that was cool. He said they did business together. He even said they sat down. Roccstar and Sam sat down.
And they talked about that.
They talked about it. And to me, I think you got to read between the lines with some of this shit, because Sam asked him, like, what you want your page to be, bro? Like, how do you want it to be represented? You got to read between those lines.
Yeah.
If you telling him what you doing and these people are involved, he's telling you, like, that ain't what you want to do.
Imagine how emotional he was doing that day. Like, I'm really doing it for bro. They all out here. I'm in my emotions about this shit is crazy. It's happening. Yeah. Everything we talked about, and he said they worked at restaurants before. He really in there. He really in there doing it.
Was he invited though, or it would just come?
He just went. He saw it.
Yeah, he just went.
Just like the world saw it.
A lot of people don't know Blacc Sam. They tell stories about that. He don't gang bang, but he's like nigga. He stand on business. Like jail, even him and Brick Baby got into it. He said Brick Baby said he fired on me. Yeah. He said he told me when I see you. He said he just got cracking. That's why he told Rockstar, nigga, you lucky what he didn't get at you like he did me. He just fired on me. He said I started seeing stuff. But people think because you don't game it. Yeah, no, it's like that's my brother, bro, and you been out of pocket. Like,
but that's like one day I think we did talk about gangs, and Adam was like, we ain't got to be no gangbanger to be hard.
And it's not about being hard. It's about being a man.
It's first. A man and respect, bro, and love. It's not this, and then. I could tell you, like, I don't know. Yeah, nah, but yeah, man, you know. Yeah, but anyway, what I will say, let's just touch on this real quick. I do not like, because sometimes they'll pump you up to crash out, right? So I feel like Blacc Sam Roccstar handled it the right way. I just want to say that. A lot of people try to press. He got marked out and all that. What did y'all want that man to do? Did y'all want that whack time about you supposed to fire on him, get beat up, and come back and light the store up? That's fucking stupid, bro. I just don't like that. So y'all wanted him to come back and do another Nipsey and shoot Blacc Sam? Sometimes, bro, you gotta take that. Yeah, we because as black men, sometimes we don't know how to talk. We don't know how to use our emotions. We don't know how to just our pride get the best of us, and we gotta feel like, oh, we got punked and this and that. Fuck that game bang shit and all that, bro. That was two homies that had some words and cameras rolling. Yeah, they didn't know the cameras were rolling. So what does
come back and get it cracking mean to you?
No, he telling Blacc Sam. I mean, he telling Roccstar, bro. If you holding bro down when a nigga say something, go back and holler at him. Check niggas, get cracking.
I see what she's saying because essentially it's kind of the same thing.
I'm saying in real time though. Yeah. In real time, if shit is happening. That mean, nigga, if something happened in your face or a nigga disrespecting, get cracking on me, you gotta shoot nobody.
Yeah.
No. I'm just saying, what does it mean to you?
Yeah, get cracking is like, get cracking. Yeah, but I mean, I'm saying in the context, he ain't saying go out and do nothing. He said, well, my niggas see him get cracking. I could fire on you or whatever. Know what I mean? Like, nigga, you ain't gonna do all that internet shit is internet shit anyway.
Yeah, Wack is literally saying you should have did more than
telling him he should have shot the shit up.
Yeah.
Basically, you like, oh, we gang members, right? And you supposed to do this. Wack ain't did nothing to nobody, for one.
Wack got Blueface in jail, so you don't have to say nothing that Wack says. He's an ignorant person.
That's too much. That's too much content. When they talk about that's too much.
Everybody is the toughest gang member and what they would have did, and ain't nobody caught no phase or nothing like that. Ain't nobody fought nobody. But why would you promote black men killing black men? Another black man.
He instigating it.
That's just shit is just sad. That's why I can't fuck with
nobody.
Because
that's the excuse is we gang members. We gang members.
Yeah, we supposed to do this. What have you done, bro? You ain't took one fade that you didn't call out.
I don't even care about what he did because it's documented what he ain't did. But the fact that you use that excuse, we gang members, we gang bangers, nigga, everybody grow up.
That's just sad, bro. That's just sad, man. And I just didn't respect that. But I did want to say, I just wanted to say, I felt like he did handle it the right way. And I know that because then he kind of did an interview and said, I want, I'll fade or whatever. I just feel like don't let the internet pressure you into doing nothing, bro. Exactly. If that's your bro, talk offline. Whatever y'all do offline and out of care, you don't got to do no interviews about it or nothing like that. If you feel the need to do that, y'all could do that, but it ain't got to be pressured to do that. Don't feel pressured to do nothing. You your own man, and you didn't get punked, nigga. You handled it the right way.
And he's definitely, you can tell he's getting pressured.
Right.
So.
But that ain't no punk. Like, do you feel like, I just don't, it's like, okay, he did what he did. Yeah, you might have been like, damn, feel fucked up about it. But it's like, didn't nobody, it was more so, he kind of was like, shield, like, kind of like, no, I got it. Like, because he didn't want it to be like, because, you know, obviously if he didn't do that, they knew him too, the homies around. It's like, they would have just fired this shit up. Like, who Blacc Sam, what's going on? They didn't do that. They seen him like, all right, bro, just go. Like, no, man, just go.
It. Just leave.
Yeah, just go. It's like, all right, it ain't
have to go on. Just leave.
It's cameras caught it, whatever. But nah, bro, we ain't about to do that to each other, you know?
I'm in there trying to cook.
But I will say this though. Our emotions get the best of us sometimes in real time. That's why I said it could be two rights and two. I mean, it could be like, you know, like should he had did that? That's his brother. But do he got to, in certain situations, you do got to be smart and think. Maybe that's a situation. Sometimes we ain't going to catch it in real time, though. And hopefully we make it through those situations and we don't lose our lives. But, yeah, you do have to think through those situations, because we can't afford to lose him. You know what I mean? He got to keep it going. So, yeah, you You good, bro?
Okay.
Yeah. All right. And that goes into the rapper from Texas that lost his life.
I seen that one.
Lost his life. Him and his daughter, man. 5-year-old daughter.
I don't want to be a rapper these days, boy.
Was murdered. He was a rapper, and then I think he was into gambling and stuff like that in Texas, and got into some little rap beef, bro, with some other artists. And they came and killed this man and his daughter. I don't, when I seen a little video that came through my page, I didn't even know what it was, but it looked like the daughter was sitting in the seat, and he was it looked like she was in the front.
Oh.
And he was vacuuming, like, I don't know if he was standing up because the vacuum was out, and he was vacuuming the front, and then they came. So I'm hoping they just didn't see her. They just didn't come and do that.
Oh, imagine if they missed it.
No, the way it looked like they didn't see it.
It looked like she was sitting low. She's sitting low, and they just started firing because they seen him outside the car standing up, and she ended up getting hit by. But that I don't know, bro. It's just every time I see that, I just don't know because I feel like we when shit happens to us as black people, like, we be so, but it's like I don't know how to hold us accountable no more.
Stop making excuses for these niggas out here doing stupid shit.
Right.
Fuck them.
Yeah.
Stop making excuses for these niggas. First of all, these niggas is scared. They can't shoot. It's two of y'all trying to dump out one person. You don't know what's going on. You can't see nothing. And
broad daylight,
man.
And he's standing up. But it's like even because I didn't heard somebody say get your man and all that. I don't even what y'all don't even have real issues and real beef.
That's the point that I was about to make.
It ain't no worth dying.
It's not even a beef like that. They barely even know each other.
It be ego over the internet. Fuck you. You talk shit about me. You talk shit about you. Can't go here. You can't go there. I'm gonna kill you, nigga. That's what it be about.
It's all ego. It's all ego. But if you allow yourself to get into a lifestyle, you got to know what comes with it. That's not on
but
nobody
you don't
else.
think I don't think old boy thought it was gonna get that bad.
I don't think it was for him. I think it was somebody else, and they just got him because he's cool with them. That's from the story I was.
Yeah, because everybody
he with the old boy.
Yeah, because I don't think he was even had anything to do with it.
Right.
It just show Cruz, really man, who you tend to be cool with.
By affiliation.
He had it be little stuff said, but it's like you a part of this crew. You a part of this crew. Y'all might have internet exchanges or whatever like that, and it turned like that. And that's these youngsters, man. It's like it's so crazy, bro. It's so crazy. It's so sad. It's sad, man.
It's funny, when I was in high school, I always thought about this. It's like and I always thought about once we got older. It's like I looked at my little brother, and it was like he's a crash out back then, and he's younger than me. And I said, bro, the younger generation behind us is gonna be worse, because you gotta think about what we were going through, and they wanted times 2, times 10 of what we were doing back when we were teenagers.
See, before it was like word of mouth, the streets told your story, like, oh, he's such and such a. Now the internet is telling your he got this many bodies. They making documentaries about it. Everybody want bodies and everybody want this and their reputation.
And they make it a fad, and it's not.
Yeah, because they don't know death is forever, bro. You ain't never coming back. I mean,
it's not even. It's like it is funny because I put something I'm not doing over 40 is fighting, and you know what I mean. And it was just a joke, but it's just like. You know what I mean? I'd rather fight than get shot though. But
the only thing is that's not your choice though, because you can be involved in the fight and they do it. You know what I'm saying? But like, it's hard for me to have sympathy for these niggas out here careless, that's just going out spraying shit, not knowing who's where, who's out there. I can't. Nah, man, that shit is crazy. A 5-year-old baby, man. This is not the first.
Wild.
This is not the first.
And I was just talking about this. I think I was talking about it with Rena with like the death penalty and shit like that. I'm like, now they deserve. You killed a child, you deserve the death penalty, right? But then I'm like, damn. I call myself. I'm like, but I don't want to play God either, right? It's like I feel like, okay, you killed a child. I mean, you deserve the death penalty. But then it's like, you know what I mean?
So you don't go give him the
right. So it's a part of me.
That's playing God.
But that's what I'm saying. But it's like I'm saying consciously, it's like, you know, it's like you do something like that. This should be the outcome. But then it's like
you deserve what you get coming.
Right.
What you got coming.
Right. But I'm saying I don't want you to live forever. I don't want you to live like the end of your days.
You can feel that way all you want to, but you have to keep in mind that, like you said, you can't play God. You can't go be the one to sit up there and go handle it.
Mm-hmm. The judge and the jury.
As wrong as it is.
Oh, like go get some get back?
Yes.
Oh, that's different now. I'm talking about death penalty in jail. You kill my kid, I'm getting some get back if I can.
Look, no.
You don't feel like that. So somebody kill your kid, God forbid, something happened to your kid, somebody. You don't feel like I should play judge and jury in that situation?
I would want that 100%.
You saying it's not right? Like
it's not.
Yeah. I'm not saying
now you
morally
got taken away from more people that need you right now in this world.
I understand that. Yeah,
all of it is not right. The whole equation of the whole thing is not right. That's why it's a vicious cycle.
Right.
But the emotions, how can you get over that? How can you get over that?
You don't get over it. You learn how to live through it. Live with it.
How though? How do I know they in jail still partying, playing PlayStations? Or are they? Because now they got the people in jail on YouTube making videos.
You've heard people say before, you have to forgive people. You forgive them for yourself, so that way you can move on with your life. That's how you do that. Am I wrong?
Yes, but they are very strong.
I'm not wrong.
No, you're right.
Oh, okay. I was asking.
No. That's why I made that. That's why I brought Breathe like that, because with my child.
It's hard. But hard and difficult does not mean impossible. So
I need to unalive you.
You gonna feel that way for the rest of your life. But guess what? You have to find a greater good in life to be like, okay, I'm not doing this because I need to do this. I'm not gonna go after my Amir's killer because I still got Aiden. I still got Sabrina. I still got.
I'm not thinking like that at that point. If I can, I'm gonna tell you the truth.
And then that's not right.
I don't care about right at that point.
That's a great point. That's a great point.
How do you not care about people that still need you here for one life? Understand that one life is your child.
In the
you
moment,
can't take that from nobody. In the moment, just like y'all tell females to sit up there and control y'all emotions because men think logically. Where's the logic in that?
Because if you take, I'm not saying no. You're right. I'm not saying you're right. I'm not saying you're not wrong. Okay. You're not right. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not saying you're wrong. What I'm saying is, in real, that we go back to the Stephen A, the Blacc Sam, and all that. Like, I mean, in real time, it's hard to convey that to me when I'm hurting, when I need something, and I need them to hurt too. So
I want you to hurt just like I'm hurting.
Right.
If females do that, then why do we got to control our emotions? Because if y'all do something to us, if y'all do something to us, and we want you to hurt just like.
Listen, we're not talking about that. But not, Alan, what you was about to say.
You don't want to address that.
Hold on, what you was about to say, and I'm not saying that's going make everything right and everything like that.
It's not gonna make it right.
But what I'll say with that, I'm not saying
torture. I feel them.
But what I'm saying in real time, bro, you just gonna need that. You're gonna need it at that time. It's not gonna make you feel better. It's not gonna bring your kid back.
That was my question to you. How would that make you feel afterwards?
It's not. I'm not saying it will, and I know it's not. Ultimately, I might be fucked
even
up.
A little bit. It might make you feel like, well, at least you're not living just like my child is not.
I don't know, but I know, in that situation, I know, hey,
because like you said, they're gonna go to jail, and depending on their situation in there, they're going to be living it up because we see how jail is now. We see how it is now.
Man, they got YouTube pages.
Yeah,
making money, sending money to their families.
You getting off easy.
Talk shows. Reality shows.
Yeah, that's out. I don't know, and I'm not saying it's right or whatever, but rest in peace to that man and I heard, I don't know how true it is, that it was a day after her birthday. She had just turned 5.
It was a day after her birthday.
That make it worse.
That is just like, oh my God.
Man.
Like every time I damn near want to cry every time I see that. Like, I mean, because
I've seen that video 3 times, and each time I've seen it, I was just like,
because I don't know.
Because it's like, it's
we got to do better.
We like 5 years old. Like she could have went. It was just so much that she had a life.
When do we get to like blaming the parents? It's like, these are our people and their kids. I'm saying it's black people, it's their kids, it's their
If
kids.
you know that you in a certain type of lifestyle, why are you tagging your kids along?
No, not even him. I'm saying that too. That's the thing. I get that.
But didn't you say
But I
he
don't
was
know
at a
how
gas
serious
station?
he was
not
at a car wash.
Yeah.
What I mean is the killer's parents. It's like it's like you raising these individuals. I know we can't keep count of our kids every second of the day, 24 hours a day. But it's like that's why I was saying why I raise with love, and because everything comes from the ground up and how you teach your kids. You think you gonna make your kids fear you and stuff like that? They gonna go out there and do what they. I'm not saying all of them, but I'm just saying, bro. When we gonna start blaming these is our black people that look like us?
Do you blame the parents for every case, or
I don't blame.
When you say when are we going to start blaming them?
I don't know. I don't have no answers. I don't have no answers.
That's kind of hard to do because you're not accountable for every action your child is making,
especially after 18.
Not all of them, but golly, but some of these parents are fucked up parents though.
I mean, yeah, but
that's when you blame them. Then when you see,
I know, but I'm saying we don't know in real time. I know that. I'm saying I can't pinpoint who. I mean, but I'm just saying it's just like I don't know what else to do, bro. I'm just like because it's like this shit is every day, and this gonna be a story, and then it's gonna move on, and I'm so tired of it, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Into the next one happens.
Yes,
There's
and it's just sad.
Like
I mean, and it's just like I don't know what to do, and it's like damn. All we be like, this shit's sad, this is sad. And it ain't even, first we be like, oh, well, gangs. It ain't just gangs. Some of these people don't even gang bang.
Right.
It's just our culture at this point. And it's like, what are we going to do about it? Like, I don't know. You know what I mean?
So from you saying we got to forgive, from you saying we got to forgive and let it be. But this man right here, he unalives child, but babysitter allegedly unalives child, and the father gets revenge. Mm-hmm. So that was the video that you saw.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So a lady, I was watching. Brandon sent me the video. I watched this video. It's like a little documentary, maybe like 30 minutes. Where it's a cold story, but just to put it in a context, like a little summary of it. She sent her baby with her friend's mother. The friend, two babies, to her sons. It was a younger, I think, baby and like a toddler or whatever, or something like that. She got a call that her baby was dead at the children's hospital. Her baby. So, and they said, they told her other baby rolled over on the baby. Supposedly, the only reason they knew because the lady got into a car accident. And somebody called her after she found out the baby was dead. Somebody said, hey, I tried to save your baby. That's the only reason she knew it was in a car accident. She's like, what you mean? She was like, yeah, your baby on such and such street. She like, well, I thought she died at the house. She like, so where he was at was away from the hospital. So she felt like the lady was about to go dump her baby in the what a river was. And I mean, anyway, her baby, she told her baby daddy was doing time in jail. She told her baby daddy whatever, everything was fucked up. Like, I mean, so she was sad because it was her friend's mom that had her child. And then she started feeling like her friend cut the umbilical cord. She started feeling like her friend was like, like it was some other shit. She was like, why you kept wanting to keep my baby? You never had your baby, which you always wanted. So she felt like her friend was jealous or wanted to do something. Anyway, baby daddy got out of jail, was on house arrest. So once he got on house arrest, the friends had a daughter, teenage daughter or whatever. Her daughter got killed. They arrested
the one that was babysitting the baby has a teenage daughter.
The daughter of the lady that was babysitting the baby. Her friend.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
So she killed. They killed. Suppose they arrested the baby daddy for it and saying he did it for revenge, basically. For the and they asked him, they asked. So the girl doing the interview and she like, do you think he did it? Your baby daddy did it. She said, no, I don't think he did it. So she like, okay, well, do you? So how did you feel about it when it happened? She was like, I mean, like I felt like a baby for a baby. Like now when you seeing it, you can kind of tell she know. Yeah, she knew what happened. She knew what happened. Your baby daddy went and did that. I mean. And it was fucked up. So, because they didn't get to that point till later. So, you got to kind of have sympathy for this lady. Her baby died and stuff like that. You feel like it was foul play because she felt like, it was the babysitter's dude that rolled over on the baby and all that. And they trying to cover it up. She feel like it's more things that they not saying.
It sound like it's more
right.
to it.
And it could be, right. My thing is that it just lost me with the like the baby daddy going to go do that. And then she didn't have she was like, do you regret anything? And she said, no, I regret sitting like that day I should have like basically not took her baby over there.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not going after no kids, man. Sorry.
Yeah, that's crazy.
No, I'm not going after no kids. No,
that's crazy. Like I just like you don't and just going back to like it's just like kids are off limits.
Yeah.
Kids are off limits, and it's some people that feel like eye for an eye, like I mean, and they really
I get it, but you
crazy.
went and got somebody that had nothing to do with the situation,
but because you wanted them to feel the pain you felt. I mean, and now they end up catching him, and he fighting life like for the I mean, so it's just like
I already been in jail. I know how to. That's
I know
crazy.
how to survive.
Right.
I don't know. It's just weird shit happening.
So
this world.
Okay, so times. with that being said, okay, outside of the kid, would you have felt the need to hurt the parents?
But I don't know the whole story. What they said, if that was only proven, the father rolled over. But
that wasn't even proven either. So
yeah, we
don't know, right?
If that was the story, I just have to chalk that up as an accident. I would be hurt, of course, sad, mad, all the emotions. But that's a literal accident.
You wouldn't go do nothing unless
no,
or even if you had proof. But even rolling over on somebody, baby. But the fact that they was trying to, it felt like you going the opposite direction at the hospital.
For her, it seemed like she was about to go dump the baby,
right? Or cover up or something like, or you didn't know what to do, or you was panicking or whatever it may be. But it's like, that's what I'm saying. You don't know what nobody feel when you going through that in real time. Like you processing these emotions, and they was young.
What's unfortunate is that she probably will never get the truth.
Right, exactly.
Right,
yeah.
but my whole
full truth.
That's the hard thing.
And the whole thing we just talked about it is, I don't think she's still not happy. Like she's still not. It's like my baby's still gone.
That's what she.
Her baby, saying, like how you were saying, like that. You done took this teenager and he now. And she said she was crying. She like I feel like She said I lost my son. I lost my brother. He got killed. And now I lost my baby daddy, my father, whatever. She lost her father. So it's like I done lost all the men. All I got is my older boy. Like I mean. Yeah. And it's like you said, you really not gonna get the happiness. Whatever you go do, it's not gonna take away the pain. You don't get your baby back or nothing like that. So I get it, and like he did. He went and got revenge, and it's like you still not happy. Like I mean, so I get it. It's just like it's hard to tell somebody that in real time,
in the moment.
Yeah. So we grab shouts, man. Not me, but yeah.
Yeah, okay. From the sound of it.
Hey, so Trump, man, he talking about he want to give the death penalty to drug dealers and cop killers. What do y'all think about that?
Cop killers, I can see if it's
drug dealers.
Yeah, drug dealers and cop killers. You done selling drugs, right? I'm just playing.
Drug dealers, no, because when you go kill a cop, it's premeditated.
Not all the time.
You think so?
Not all the time.
Like, what if you trying to get away?
I said it like so.
You pull out a gun. Guess what? You know what you're gonna do with it, right?
Well, I just have my gun, and I didn't premeditate on today. When I wake up, I'm going to go kill a cop. But yet, if you scaring me and I'm trying to get away, because now you reaching for your gun, let me reach for mine first, and then I'm gonna shoot you. That's not. I don't feel like that's premeditated.
That's not premeditated.
But now you consider a cop killer, right?
If you carrying a gun and it goes off, guess what? They're gonna give it to you either way it goes.
Ooh. But the drug dealer part?
Yeah, the drug dealer part, nah.
He's talking about with the fentanyl and all these overdoses and stuff like that. And but shit, you might as well start from the top, because don't come to the bottom in the community and start passing out.
Well, that don't necessarily mean black people. It's people
but
like
that's what I'm saying.
What comedian was like black people ain't making drugs no more? I just watched the special. No, it wasn't. It wasn't Gary Owens or somebody else.
Well, like the guy that I don't know, the white actor that jumped off the balcony or whatever like that, and they found this killer. It was they sold him fentanyl or whatever like that. But I'm saying it's a lot of even white people that's getting caught for selling drugs that's laced with fentanyl and stuff. Right. So it don't mean just strictly us. And then also, okay, so because I think we kind of think locally, like, all right, don't just attack us. It's like, but nigga. We need something we we definitely need that. I'm not saying I don't know if,
You saying we need order?
Yes. Like,
Where's the gavel?
what else we do? I'm not saying death penalty. I don't know what's before, right before that. Stoning? I don't know.
Death penalty is
that's crazy, right? Yeah,
it's
that's
extreme. A little for drug dealers is extreme.
What's before death penalty? I don't know.
Just maybe life, man.
Well, damn, life crazy
or maybe like what is it like? 30
Can we
years? I don't know.
burn them with a skillet?
What would you do? Life or death penalty?
If I was a drug dealer,
Yeah.
Wait, what?
maybe. Well, see, I wouldn't. I don't know.
It's hard because you can't tell how whatever drug you're selling is going to have an effect on the person. It's
killing people. Bro.
Yeah, but depending on the drug.
Well, a lot of this shit is laced with.
Yeah, everything
because
is
I'm
laced.
not telling you to take the drug. Yes, I'm selling it. But I'm not like, let me call Allen. Like, hey, come get this drug real quick. I'm not telling you.
You know, I got that good shit now.
Yeah, because I want to sell it.
This shit right here, nigga. This shit right here.
Yeah, you telling me you got the good
This shit right here.
Yeah, that's your choice to take it, buy it, and take it.
You know, I can see you.
But see, and that's another thing. But
yes, I don't have to put it on the street. But at the end of the day, I'm not telling you to take it either.
How about just don't lace it?
So.
That might run you a little
So
bit
give them
more.
dope. So let me give you the dope.
I give them 100% of the dope.
Give them the heroin, the crack, cocaine, and all the other shit. The sherm and everything.
Just don't lace it with the bullshit, man.
Bro, we ain't making it like that though, bro. We ain't doing good as a community, like that, man.
Hey, I get it. So that's the risk. That's the risk you take, man.
So what?
It is the risk that you take, but like you said, just don't lace the stuff because okay, so put it like this:
I'll just say fentanyl.
Fentanyl. If somebody thinking they going to go buy, I don't know drugs, but if somebody thinking they finna go buy some crack, and you didn't sit up there and laced it.
With cocoa pebbles in there or something. No, but
it's like, okay, and I died from it. Maybe you would be considered right? Because I didn't think about that.
No, but that's that. Yeah, you killing me. Like,
I didn't.
You trying to make it stronger, and you lacing and you cutting the shit and you doing all that. But I'm saying, okay, so even if we didn't go death penalty, what's the minimum? Even just selling drugs, bro. What's the minimum?
15 years.
What's the minimum?
Minimum 30 years. Because how would the family feel? Like if
not even dying though. Just drug dealing.
Just drug dealing. Oh. You don't have no deaths.
No deaths.
I mean, shit.
No 5 deaths. Then
not weed. We ain't talking about weed. We talking about
weed. 1 year.
Please.
We ain't talking about weed.
We ain't talking about weed. We talking about drugs.
Dope. I don't know, man. Some type of rehabilitation program or something, man.
I'm talking about for the drug dealer.
Yeah, just you got to go through a program.
For what?
Just whatever the case is. You got years. Okay, look, let me put you in front of this video.
All right, first offense.
Let me put you in front. Let me put you in front of people that's
first,
recovering,
third offense.
Or kids that's.
Oh, you mean like how they do you when you get a DUI, nigga? You gotta go.
Yeah, exactly. Watching these videos,
you gotta go through the AA
look at these kids
and all that. Okay.
that's affected by these drugs, these certain type of drugs and shit like that.
Some kind of
I would have to go to drugs, and be
Anonymous,
like, hey, and say like, hey, my name is such and such, and I'm a drug dealer or a drug addict. Like,
no, because they might hit you in the parking lot.
Hey, so how do you go? How do you go to?
I mean, you can create I'm sure you can create a program within the.
They might start selling drugs at the AA meetings,
right? Like, oh, so you the one? Like, all right,
I've heard that too. Niggas getting drunk at
the AA. But I get, but no. You make a lot of sense. They have to go through something.
Yeah.
Some kind of program, maybe like a year's program.
So create
or something like
for the drug dealers.
So where they can see the effect that it has on their community.
Like maybe like an anger management, but like a drug dealer's.
But they need to really see how it affects.
Boom, there you go.
They need to see how it affects their community, but like over time, like not just you sell them. No, you need to see the effects that it's had on families and kids and stuff like that. How these kids then been in the system because of this, and what can end up happening. It got to be a deep program. I mean,
yeah,
you got to have something, and then along with maybe a little time.
I can see that. Yeah,
I don't want to. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to sit on the jail for life or give them the death penalty. But now, if you kill somebody, if you sell them something that kills somebody, I don't know about the death penalty, but you got it. You gonna have to like.
You gonna do some time because.
Or you got to take it.
Or second. Second.
You gotta see if you survive. You know what I mean?
I'm dying.
Golly.
No, because everybody don't die from that.
But a lot of drug dealers has never done drugs in their life.
I died.
Yeah, for real.
But everybody's not dying from that specific, so it might affect your body differently than it affects somebody else. So it's like, okay, well, let's see if it's Russian roulette.
Can I take it with Tylenols?
This
Take it whatever you want to. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, man. I don't know. That was a question that was tricky because it's like, I know some people that didn't told little drugs. I mean,
No, you don't.
I just feel like I look at from the family's perspective, like where, like maybe that family member does drugs, and then they've been doing drugs like your entire life, your entire existence.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I got a cousin like that,
and then all of a sudden, boom. Like you said, it was lace or something. Right. That's not what they was going after. They probably didn't know. Right. Well, I'm pretty sure they didn't know it was. That's like not what their drug of choice was. And so when you sitting up there as being the drug dealer and you just lace and stuff, like boom, here you go, and now that family member is gone or overdosed or whatever, then the drug dealer needs something. He needs something.
If I go eat some lemon pepper wings and you sprinkle a little crack on my wings, that ain't cool. That ain't cool.
Say that so bad.
That's not right. Cool. Without you knowing?
Without you knowing, and you thinking that you doing your drug of choice. I'm thinking it's the lemon pepper. Right. You thinking it's your wings, but you thinking it's your flavor, and they didn't sit up there and gave you a tonic versus
you fucking the first two up.
Like, what?
You get to that third one.
All flats. You fucking up all flats.
Right. Like, now I could see a drumstick, but I want all flats.
Right. What you was about to say, Allen?
No, it's personal, but, people, certain things happen with people that don't know. You know what I'm saying? And they end up altering their life forever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So.
Because that's how it starts, too.
Right.
You thinking that you just finna go smoke a joint with your homeboy or something, and your homeboy then set up there and... Or either that drug dealer, that known neighborhood drug dealer, then set up there and lay some stuff. Right. Now you strung out for the rest of your life, and that's what your family know you as. They're like, oh, they gonna come home one day, like in 3 days, and then rest for 5 days, and it's all of the things. But then it's like that one. So yeah, man, now that I think about it, maybe something should happen to the drug dealers. Yeah, like a hard
I don't think
because you lacing and stuff. Like, what do you get out of that?
If you lacing them, I think the death penalty. If you lacing them,
a lot of times it ain't even the actual street drug dealer that's lacing it. It's the person that made it or whatever like that.
But what do you get out of it? They already strung out on drugs of their choice.
You want it strong.
Yeah, they lacing it to be strong, but they lacing it with the wrong amount.
Wrong shit. Yeah. Exactly.
You putting too much, and that's when it, do detrimental.
Right. Yeah.
What, you gonna charge me more?
Yeah, because you're gonna come back.
Well, you got the best shit. My shit's stronger than right. And then they probably overdo it. Now it's like a nigga dead. I didn't went through Blue, at work.
I live by this shit.
I thought this dude was. I'm like, he dead. I'm on a microphone, but they don't be fentanyl. It make them stop breathing, but they're breathing, but they physically don't look like they're breathing. But you only have so long to get. So the dude, I'm like, I didn't have a few calls like that at work, and I'm like, the dude laying down here, he dead. And the paramedics had to come give him that whatever that shit is.
But then some of those addicts get mad when they have to come and kill their high.
Well, no, I think they want to be woke up. And then one dude, I done had 2 dead bodies that never woke up. I mean, so yeah, man. All right.
So what do we say for the drug dealers?
Like I said, I think first offense program. Go through
so no jail time.
Yeah. Why you in jail? Why you in jail? Go to
how much jail time though?
First time 5 years.
I want to hear Allen snitch ass. Want to hear how much time he gonna give me?
Yeah, 5 or 10 or something like that.
The first offense?
First offense is 5
So are we talking about overdose or just regular?
No, just regular.
5 to 10?
Like if you got caught lacing and stuff. That's your first offense.
What you got? What drug do you got? Oh, you selling
crack cocaine.
You selling crack cocaine? Let me test your shit. Let me go and see what you got in it. They're going to test it. Oh, you got this. What else you got? Okay, so depending on what you got, depending on how laced it is, what it is, that's determine your years.
They want to see the purity in it.
No. That determines your years, whatever you have or whatever.
So we gotta have a gang of chemists.
Exactly.
I mean, of course.
How pure is your shit?
But see, exactly.
How pure is yours?
Right. But that's too much. They're not gonna go. So
Frank Lucas said, "I live by this."
Everybody
shit.
He's sweeping. Years.
Yeah, everybody he's sweeping. So that's too much work. They're not gonna do all that.
Blue magic.
I get it, but I think we probably all know somebody or not, maybe not know or know of, but like. That somebody done been in their life and maybe changed their life. So I don't want to just
give nobody.
Nah, my whole
I don't want to just give them like like 10 off top. It's like, you know what I mean? Because some people just really trying to get by and get money, but
They
you
just
got to
trying
be
to get some
aware.
money, man.
You got to be aware of too what you doing in your community.
So
and shit,
10
like,
is too long.
yeah,
10 go by like that, man.
because they want to do it. It ain't like you making them do the drugs. I mean,
But see, that goes to the argument. What's worse, the drug dealer or the drug addict?
Drug
cold.
You know
dealer.
what I'm saying? You know, but
Drug dealer.
because they'll say they're gonna get high anyway. So why not me selling? Why we not get?
You
paid?
don't have to be the one to give it to
I'm
them.
just saying that's
Somebody
the
gonna
argument,
give it
though.
to 'em.
Yeah,
Right.
somebody
Like
gonna
you
give
let
it
the
to
other person do that then. You don't have to do
I'm
it.
the one. I need to get paid. I need to
Or
survive.
find
going-
another avenue for.
we going to go pay Target and
finances.
Walmart for whatever medicines or Kaiser or whatever
Yeah.
you going. I mean, we getting our drugs some kind of way.
Target.
You know, Hennessy doing
Still
the
shopping
drugs.
at Target.
All right, man.
You
Dr.
still
Sarah.
shopping at Target?
Who?
You.
Me?
Yeah.
I don't. Brandon probably is. I don't be.
Oh,
on Target.
he asked you.
Oh,
It's you.
yeah.
You ain't got your household in control.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Wait, what happened?
Wait.
She probably wiped these
I'm
tables off
joking.
with some
Look,
Target
look.
products. I
I'm
mean,
joking. Though. I'm joking.
Did you see that lady going to Target?
None of us
talking about
going to the
we
store.
supposed to be in here.
None of us.
Boycotting. Remember that? You didn't see that on Instagram? Where it was a lady going in. I don't know where she was at. I don't know if it was Detroit. It was somewhere. I think Pennsylvania. I don't know. I could be wrong. But she was going into Target getting all the black people. She was like, we're not supposed to be in here, right?
Is she in there?
We're supposed to be barking. But she wasn't. She was doing that on purpose. And they was just like,
Oh.
what? And then one lady was like, oh, you know what? I guess I can wait. And she put her little 2 items back. But you going back tomorrow
She
to
probably
go
ran
buy
back
it.
like, man, let me get my little
Right.
Because it's so
Ask
many.
you shit. I need some lotion.
It's so many
Hey, I
different.
just left Target yesterday.
It's so many different. No, but it's so many. It's so much stuff that we use, bro. If we really had to go. You know how many bullshit people own these products and stuff. We can't really pinpoint this shit. You know what I mean? And then are we really that serious about DEI? You know what I mean?
If
We
it
only
is-
serious for like one day.
We don't even know who
And then-
made our clothes. You know what I mean? We just got
Exactly.
this
That's
shit
what
on.
I'm saying. Like, if we serious, we gotta go all across
Hey,
the
hey,
board.
little Guadalupe made my
Why she look
pants.
at her clothes, though? She like,
I'm trying to see like what brand is.
Mine came from Mexico. Who's it? Jose,
I'm saying,
Guadalupe,
man, I'm saying.
Juan,
Mario.
Mario,
Don't be.
Omar.
Dr. Sarah, what's her Fontenot? Fontenot?
Yeah.
Fontenot?
Yeah.
Dr. Sarah Fontenot sparks debate after saying she saved her husband over her kids. What is the situation? They're in a sinking boat, right?
Yep, they were in the boat.
They're in the boat. The boat is sinking, and she said, I will save my husband over my
Is it on?
kids.
Okay, yeah, we about to play the yeah. Oh, you
Okay,
want
get to that.
to? Okay. You want to wait or you want to go right now? You good?
Scenario: You're married with a child. Yes. You and your husband and your child go out on your sailboat.
Okay.
The sailboat gets struck. It's sinking.
Yeah.
Who are you going to save? The child or your husband?
Look, I would choose my child's father because we can make more children. This is an impossible choice. You also have to understand that my hierarchy in my life.
I agree.
God, my man,
husband,
my children, everything.
everything else.
And also, I just want to emphasize spouse.
Your baby and your man is in the water.
Yeah.
Your baby look like a baby. Your man look like a grown man. I'm saving my baby. Like, I love my wife, but like I just feel like my
What if
baby's
she's
out.
incapacitated? What if she's knocked out?
I feel like she would be mad at me if I saved her.
She would, but she would get over it because now you a single daddy.
As a man, I can't even like go back and be like, oh yeah, I saved my wife. I let the baby die. Who am I gonna go tell that story to?
Everybody.
Like, that sounds crazy.
Let me tell you this. This is why having an integrity point and barometer with self is so important. Because if somebody said to me, you let your kids die and you saved your husband, absolutely. Now, it's not to say that I wouldn't grieve, that I wouldn't be sad. I'd probably ask myself, did I make the right choice? Oh my God, are we ever going to have children again? You know, I'm getting up there in age. Having kids is hard. All of these things are real things, but I'm telling you right now, I don't care what anybody has to say about any decision that I made because I did it and I meant it.
Let's reverse the situation. Your
Yes,
husband,
yes,
you love so much.
yes.
On that boat, and you and the baby. Is
Yeah,
in the water.
yeah.
What do you want him to do?
I would want him to save the child, but I would understand why he chose me.
You will be happy with him after he chose you, not the child.
This is such a challenging choice, but ultimately, my husband, I so recklessly trust my husband that in that moment, that's what made sense to him.
You can't.
And I might be mad.
Yeah.
I'm already geriatric. We might never be able to have kids again, and the grieving would be crazy for sure. But if he chose me over our children, there's a reason why. God's not done with me yet. Well, people love the word until it's inconvenient, until there's judgment and bias around it. But when you think biblically, husband and wife should submit unto each other. You come first. You are the home front. You are the union. After God comes my husband. If I got to choose between my parents, whom I love, my mom is my very best friend, and my husband, I'm choosing my husband. And this is the problem. People are confusing marriage with being husband and wife. Those are two very different things.
Say that one more time.
Husband or wife means I am committed to this. I am submitted to the mission. I got you no matter what, under the eyes of God, through sickness and health, through all of the things that may come. That is my husband.
Okay, so this, I'm not gonna lie.
That's tough, man. That's tough. That's a tough. I mean, but you know, she can.
This lady, let me say this real quick. She a lot of times she stands on what she says, and she has a lot of valid points. But she has, like how she put it, like in the context and stuff, and explains it. She does well at explaining herself, right? Mm-hmm. A lot of times we may not agree, or people may not agree, but she does well at breaking that shit down. She's very knowledgeable, and she put it into context for people to understand. Cause and it's something like, you know, I don't know. I fuck with her. I mean, I fuck with a lot of her takes. I mean, so this is a little different. It's a little heavy. A lot of people may feel their way. How do you guys feel? We put it in the context. Yeah.
Maybe we don't go first is because I think she just said the lady she is in a Christianity way. So with that being said, it's just the umbrella of how the Bible wants you to do it. Husband, you, child, and everybody else.
God, husband.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. That's, you know what I mean, everybody else. And I think that's just what she believed, and she really honestly believed that, and she's gonna take that to her grave, which is respectable. But you know, common sense is gonna say, baby.
And I think she kind of broke down, like, you know, of course, morally. I think morally, but go ahead. Y'all go ahead.
And then hold on, I was finished.
Hold on, Drayton.
No, I was talking to the common sense. I didn't say anything. I was listening to you.
No, we. Oh, you done?
No, I mean, that's it. No, go ahead.
I agree with her.
Okay.
I agree with her because that is my belief. So, when she say God,
we can make another baby.
We can. But at the end of the day, when I did a commitment to my husband, and he's my husband, the only thing I don't agree with when she was like my kid's father, like, no, ma'am, your husband. Mm-hmm. That's the only thing I would take away from that. But other than that, everything else she said, I agree with her because I am choosing my husband over the child. And just like you said, I'm gonna grieve. You only human, you gonna grieve. But if I had to choose somebody, I'm going to choose my husband over my child, and vice versa. I would hope, well, not even I would hope. I know that if I was on that labor having a child table and my husband had to choose me or the unborn child, he's going to choose me because that is our belief.
You think you'll be in that? Could there ever be a scenario when a woman is giving birth to where a man had to choose?
Can we get? I don't get.
No, it's tough. It's tough, man. I don't have no definite answer, but let me just understand the scenario. The scenario is the boat is sinking.
No. What she just said right now, not the boat.
It's tough.
I don't mean to cut you off.
It's all tough decisions, man.
So with the baby, so on the delivery table, they said you have the baby or your wife.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you have more of an emotional attachment to your wife at that moment, even though you know that's your child. Yeah, that's tough.
That's your wife, like that's your husband. That is your equal.
Yeah.
Like, in that situation, you got to think. You can't think about your kids. You have to think about being in that scenario with no kids.
But that's what I'm saying. You have more of an emotional attachment to your wife.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
You know, that would be that. Even though it'll still.
But I don't want nobody to put nothing extra in it because we can put different scenarios in this.
Yeah.
To where we can say, oh, what if your wife after you finish, your wife just presents you for the rest of her life, or how she feels?
Yeah, nah, we ain't doing that.
No. I'm just saying. I just wanted to keep it plain and simple.
Yeah.
Okay.
Plain and simple. I'm not saying
it may happen. Huh? But it may happen, but
I know
you
it may
can't
happen.
base your decision
exactly, but I'm just saying when it's just right here and there, it's like, who are you taking? Mm-hmm. And even though I might not believe, I would still take my wife.
Really? I think that's a different question. What they said, and
no,
easier.
But no,
I think that's easier.
I would just stick with
my wife on the table. No, I know. But if my wife on the table giving birth, and it's like, oh, if she had this baby, she gonna not even put it in the context of who do you choose. Mm-hmm. But if she had this baby, she may die. Yes, no, my wife is not about to die. And I mean, now the sinking thing, I think that's a harder question for people. It's like, who do you save? I think naturally you're gonna go for the person that has a less chance of surviving, like the weaker person in that route. You're gonna try to. I think naturally, because they put it in the context of like, oh, who do you choose? That's a hard thing to do. It's like ain't nobody thinking about who I'm choosing at that moment. I'm trying to save everybody for one. But if I see my kids, it's like you'll be thinking I'm Superman at that moment. I can get my wife can stay afloat. My wife can kind of keep herself going. Let me try to get them to where boom, they save. All right, baby, let me come get you. Like I mean, naturally I'm gonna be thinking that. I ain't gonna be thinking, well, if my wife die, if my kids die, I can make another kid. Who thinking that? My kids not dying.
I'm trying to save everybody.
Right.
But I'm saying the boat is sinking. How much time?
My kids are in my mind. I'm trying to save everybody.
But you know what? Question I have
that's the whole point. I'm trying to save everybody.
Why don't anybody have a floaty?
But that's what I'm saying.
What?
The boat,
okay, you just said don't ask.
Life jacket.
No.
you damn so right.
They're sinking.
Did you just add floaties into this?
They're sinking. So it's like, do you say forget my wife? I'm finna go jump in and save my child.
But see, but if you're talking about a sinking boat.
No, I'm ultimately my bad. No, she just how you just put that. Do I say the boat is sinking? Do I say forget? I'm not saying forget my wife, but I see a little helpless child. I see a helpless child. So I think my first instinct is probably to like save my kid because they don't know how to even keep. My wife probably have a little bit of something.
What if I don't know how to swim and the child.
My instincts, if I'm being honest, my instincts is probably gonna be to save my child first. That's just my instincts.
Right off rip.
My instincts.
Whatever happened to your wife, just go.
No, it's not about that. I said my instincts. Hear me. My instincts naturally is like that's like my instincts if we didn't have no food in the house. My instincts is to give my kids the food. I'm not gonna be like, well, Brina, you eat because no, my instincts is like they survive.
That's a little different.
It's the same scenario though. Like if we had to if we because I know in those situations we both would die for our kids. So it's like I know how my wife feels. Like it's like we lived enough life to where I don't need to have no more kids. I want to live for these kids. We can both die together and know that we did enough. These kids is going to survive and they're going to make I don't have to be here to know that. I know I saved my kids. I want my kids to live. My mind is not thinking I can't rationalize in survival mode to where, well, if they die, I can have more. No, automatically a parent's instincts is to save your kids and put yourself second. And I'm putting my wife in front of me. But I'm the last person. But if my kids is going to be first in that situation, because my instincts is because they can't help themselves. They helpless. So I'm gonna be trying to help them. Now my instincts is to save everybody. I'm not saying I'm not thinking that way.
Well, of course.
But
you're looking at it in your today's environment. You have children. Look at it from a certain person's perspective that's their only child that they have.
One child?
That's their only one that they've had.
I'm saving my child.
One of my greatest.
Regardless.
If I have one child, like, do you understand what it is to have a child? Like, not saying you, but I'm saying like anybody, like a child, bro. Like you're going to go to a less fortunate. Like this is my child. Like I'm going to
exactly. That's the point that I was making
natural.
Earlier.
It's like
natural.
If somebody hits you, like you know your instincts. If somebody like you,
that's
like,
a helpless child. Your natural.
It's not even that I want to do that. It's that my natural instincts is going to make me do that.
As a parent,
And after I'm gonna be like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna be hurt either way. But it's like how she's saying, yeah, save my husband. She's giving a answer
from a woman.
She's giving an answer from a woman. She's giving an answer from a woman. But I can guarantee you, in real time, in real life,
because
that was happening.
The person in the background, the man, he was talking about saving his child.
Yeah, but she has.
I think she would save her child.
No, listen. That's what I'm saying. She's on the internet and she can answer that question. She has time to think about that question and think about what's the right thing to do. Right. But in real time, that's why she said it. In real time. You're not thinking about that, and I could have more kids. You thinking about
my baby, my child.
Yes, my baby. Yeah. Yes,
it's and mother's instinct.
You gonna hope your husband. You're gonna think your husband can survive, but you're not thinking like, oh, I gotta save my husband first, and we can have more kids. No, nobody does that.
One of my greatest fears is to be in a situation. This is a part of my irrational thinking. I don't know why, but it happens. But be in a situation to where my kids are very helpless and I can't do nothing. I'm just seeing them
that'll have you in
That's a
tears.
scary.
Yeah,
that's a scary.
That'll have you in
thought.
tears by the end of the night.
Right.
Why? Because it's like, as a father,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's my
That's what I
worst
said.
fear
It-
is that
when
I
you look at
can't
it in
help. I
Tron's
can't get him out that situation.
Perspective, when he said in that split moment, everybody's gonna be like, "Let
Baby.
me get the helpless."
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but if she's on the internet, she has time to think about it.
Right.
Or if you're in a doctor's office, going off of my example,
Right.
and you got time to think about it, and they're like, "Well, let us know,
You know what?
so we can know
Yeah.
what to do."
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
Well, if you do that, then you can't do this.
you know what I'm
But you
saying.
know
When
what?
you have time to think about it, then
You know what movie this remind me of? It may sound funny, it may sound stupid. iRobot. Remember when Will Smith got saved and the robot rationalized who had more chance to live, and they said Will Smith. Then the little girl had it.
Yeah, he was like crying. He was like, no, I mean, yeah.
So when you have time to think about it, then your decision.
And she
Make
thinking
it may
was,
be
to me,
different.
she was thinking like a robot at that point in time.
No,
My
she's
thing
thinking
is-
that she has time.
Exactly. You
My
don't have time
thing
like
is,
that.
we brought these kids into this world. They deserve a life, right?
Exactly.
They deserve a life, and they deserve a life to live. I don't
What
care.
he just
At
said,
that
that's
point,
why we'll always go with
at
the
that
kid.
point, I don't care about. I don't care about my life. Like I love my wife, life, but I know my wife too, and I know the decision
She
she
will
will want me
want
to
you
make.
to-
Yes,
Don't say
and I
me,
know
save
that.
that shit.
Yes,
That's
I know what she will want me to do,
Mm-hmm.
and I know we wouldn't even want to live in that other scenario.
Okay, so say for instance, your wife and you guys talked about that, right? You guys communicated like, look, if it ever came to this or this,
Same.
no, listen. If it ever came to this and this, I would want you to go this route and save our child. But you are like, no, I would want to save my wife. Which one you going with?
It would have been better if you went the other way.
Wait, what do you mean? What's the other way?
If you would have asked if she said, "Nigga, if something happened to my kid, you save me." Like I mean,
no, that's not fun.
But if she told me to say, it still would be up to my decision. But ultimately, that's how I
Right.
feel anyway. I think we would be thinking the same way. Like
no, I'm saying your choice would be like, no, I'm saving my wife. Like that's how you.
If that
I'm
was
not
my
talking about
choice.
Tron.
Right.
I'm
That
not
was
talking
my
about Tron. I'm
choice.
talking about hypothetically, if she was like, save our child, but your
I don't think
belief is like, no,
anybody-
I'm saving my wife.
I don't
Which
think
one would you do?
anybody can make that decision. You can make that decision ahead of time. I think that's a decision that you make in real time. I don't think unless you just a selfish person, you got to be a fucked up individual. Like, if you die, I'm picking this person. Like, you know what I mean? I don't think nobody can do that. You know what I mean? Unless you got to be a cold, calculated individual. And some people my brain could do that and compartmentalize and do that. I just can't. I can't be like, if it ever came down to it, I'm gonna do that, and that's just what I stick with. I can't do that.
Okay.
So you gonna save your kid. You're gonna after everything is done, you're gonna raise them up, teach them everything they want to know, they need to know, and you're gonna make them pay rent.
Yep.
Okay,
I need $500 a month.
But what at
Not
what
five.
age does the child or the kid
I would say
need to start paying rent?
Well,
At
do you-
what age?
Do you make them pay rent?
Yes.
Eventually,
Yes.
but not right off bat.
Not
Like
right off
because you're 18.
Okay.
Get a job, save you a little money. You know what I'm saying, and then you're gonna start paying some rent.
So what if they going
But
to
at
school
what
and
time?
working?
Yep.
If
Still
what?
gotta pay rent.
So you want to pay rent? Period.
Yes.
As soon as they get a job, how long after they get a job?
Now what I
That's
do?
my question.
What I do with your money, that's different. But yes, you gotta pay rent.
Okay, so how
You
long
putting it in the
after?
savings?
Yep.
How long
Yeah,
after they get a job?
Hmm?
How long after they get a job do you
6
start
months.
like?
I gotta
say, kick in?
I gotta see once you start getting your money, see what you doing with your money.
Yeah.
You spending it, you blowing it. Okay, nah, this is what you finna do. This is what you finna start doing.
Let it start kicking in.
Yeah.
People know they children,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and people know which child is more responsible
Right.
versus which one is okay. I'm gonna have to hold your hand a little bit longer.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
And so when you say you got to pay rent or you got to go or find a job, y'all just said find a job. It's like, okay, but how, are you going to add pressure to that child, or are you going to try to find a way like help? Because no matter what, a child's upbringing still falls back on the parent. Unfortunately, it does. So if you have multiple children in the household and one child is just
All them
driven,
different. All them
it's just
motherfuckers is
driven.
different.
They gonna go out and find a job. Like, hey, mom, dad, thank y'all.
That's
I'm off to
oldest.
school. I'm out of here. I'm out of y'all hair. I'm gonna do this. Then you have maybe another child
The middle
who's just
child.
like, look,
The
you
middle
better
child.
stop putting him on blast. Then you got another child that's just like, I need an extra push. I
youngest
want to
child.
do good, but I just don't know how. Like my mind doesn't think like the other child thinks.
The youngest.
So
there's nothing
that's what
wrong
I'm
with that,
saying,
yeah.
and there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
So that's my question is like, okay, at what point, like eventually, yes, you're gonna chime in and pay rent, but your rent is not going to my mortgage. Your rent is going to help you further off in life. Maybe I'll do a savings account, and then when you get your stuff together, then okay, let me go ahead and now like here's son, daughter.
You don't
this
know
is
what I'm doing with the money. All you know is you paying rent.
Pay a utility bill, pay something.
Yeah.
But you don't have to pay that right off bat. And I'm kind of low key sick of that. And now, mind you, I've never had to do that. But at the same time, I don't have to go through it or deal with it just because to know that it exists. You get what I'm saying? Like my dad, my mom, they never made me have to pay rent or anything like that. Now, when I got older and I started working, then okay, I started paying rent when I started living with my grandmother. That's when I paid rent.
She was making you more responsible.
No. It's because I no longer live with my mom and my dad. She was just like, okay, girl, like you don't have to pay rent, but I wanted to pay something. It was that. And so that's why I ended up paying her whatever I paid her to rent a room out of her house. But at the end of the day, huh? How much did you say? Because it wasn't, I don't think, you said 2? It wasn't even that. So anyway, my point in saying that is that never happened to me, but I'm sick of as soon as you turn 18, oh, you're an adult. As soon as you get a job, help me with this bill. Help me with this.
We
help me
talked
with
about
that.
this before, but nah.
But at the end of the day, it's like, at what point do us as a culture sit up there and put our children in better positions to excel? When do we do that? Like now, you're sitting up there telling me, yeah, it has to be now.
No, I think the culture right now, I don't think kids don't hear that anymore. You don't tell your kids that, do you?
What?
Once you turn 18, you at my house.
No.
No, I'm not saying at my house. I'm saying paying rent.
No, I mean even with
like,
rent,
you have to go get a job now, son, and start chipping on some of these bills.
I think parents nowadays have more common sense now to understand how do they feel, because when I hit 18, my mama was like, nigga.
Well, I didn't just say that. He said you gotta start kicking in.
But no, he said after a while.
You gonna like I said, you gonna go and get your job. I'm gonna see what you're doing with your money.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like you gonna
and stop trying to talk shit, man.
You know, he had a rebuttal for it too.
Because sometimes you might have to be a little bit longer with a child, one child versus the other child. The other child may be like, shoot, I got ambitions. You know, I need to go to a all black college or something. I'm moving out. Like, I gotta go here.
So what are you saying? You saying basically you don't gotta be right away.
Every child is different. It depends on, like, yes, eventually you can pay rent, but I'm not gonna force you to pay rent immediately. Like these my bills, these my expenses. Because if you choose to leave, guess who still got to pay that?
Me too.
Right.
But my situation,
I created this.
Like my daughter, she was trying to she wasn't 18. She stayed until with me. She stayed for like a year, but then she was like, I'm under daddy's roof and I got to go by his rules. And then I made her pay $200 in rent. And I like no. She was 21. Okay. She was already 21.
And she was already working and everything.
She was working and everything else. We worked together at that point in time. And I was like, rent ad. And I told her, she was with me for a whole year. And then it was a new year coming. I said February 1st, rent is $200.
Oh, golly.
That was it.
I think everything is situational. But like even I was talking shit, like Alan was saying, I think I feel like it's depending, like you said, depending on the kid and whatever they doing and stuff like that. You have to determine where you at with that. And then you determine if you do that. I feel like you should put. I feel like the best thing to do would be to put forth and save their money and stuff like that. Because when they do get to the situation where they need to move out or maybe work on their credit or whatever it may be,
exactly.
They're going to need that help. And I wouldn't even tell them what I'm doing. I'm just stacking that money up.
Please don't. Yeah, you can't tell them because they're going to be like, oh, well, daddy got this going on.
You got that. I know my money.
Yeah, I know what I got. Yeah.
Right. So,
I think that's why with my daughter, she was like, she stayed, and it's funny, she stayed at least 2 months. Then she was like, nah, Dad, I got to go. Because she didn't want to pay rent. So she ended up moving with her mom in Temecula. all the way in Temecula, and she didn't
want
like.
to deal with your
Okay,
ass.
so let me ask y'all this to go off of the same thing. If you paying rent, I still gotta have a curfew. If I'm paying rent, now you came up with the amount, right? You came up with the $200. I'm like, I agree to it. You still gonna make me have a curfew?
Are you grown?
You
like what age?
I'm grown. I'm grown because obviously I'm paying
What's
rent.
grown and when are y'all daughters grown?
21.
No, if I'm grown enough to pay rent, I'm grown.
I said 21.
I'm going
Because you're charging me rent, I'm grown.
So can
You're
you
not gonna
charge me
charge no
before
teenager
21?
rent.
You fucked him up with that, Drayton.
Hey, I just want to know.
Sorry.
No,
So-
my daughter didn't have. As long
so-
as she had the key, she didn't have a curfew.
You said long as she had a key.
When
I'm
did she get the
asking
key?
you when she
Nigga,
paid
30?
rent.
I said no, she don't have a curfew.
What age did she get the key?
Right.
When she paid that $200,
What age was
Okay.
that?
21.
Oh, 21. Okay.
Okay.
I let fight for his life right there.
Nah, because I'm just thinking about my mom's house. It's still gonna be rules in effect. Like
You ain't grown.
Rules in effect.
It's like you gotta
You
still
that
gotta
old.
respect. You still gotta respect the house. You still gotta respect your parents,
Respect the house,
regardless of how old you are. You still gotta respect.
Well, we ain't talking about the house. We talking about her
That's the curfew.
at 21.
No,
That's-
what?
At 21?
That's
I'm paying
You
you
said
rent?
she grown at 21.
no. I'm saying, but that's curfew though. Don't be wild with it. Don't be 5.
Okay,
6
hold
o'clock in
on.
the
Let
morning
me
and
break
shit.
this down with you.
So 3 o'clock is fine.
Hold on.
3
No.
a.m. is fine.
Hold on. Let me say.
You shouldn't be out there
Give me a
no way.
second.
You might as well spend the night wherever.
It take an hour to get from
Exactly.
LA
No, I gotta
to
go get
IE.
some. Exactly. No,
she's-
I gotta get something to eat.
So we saying
Right,
20,
that too.
21 is the start of the if you did the rent, right? Or that's the grown. That's the grown.
Right.
Are we saying that's
Wait,
the
so
one?
18 and 19 is not grown?
Nah.
Hold on, not we got 21. Let's stay there.
Let's stay at 21. Okay.
Okay, so 21, grown, paying rent. Okay, but respect the house. What does respect the house mean? Come in at a certain time.
You ain't bringing no dudes.
Does she
up
have
in
a key
there.
at 21?
Yeah.
Okay, she got a key.
She might have a key when she's 15, 16.
Okay, so at 21, I'm paying rent. I go out. I gotta be home at what time? She gotta be home. At what time?
Just a decent time, and I get it. I understand.
What's a decent time? 3 o'clock at 3 a.m.
They applying pressure.
No, because Allen living in the moment. He ain't thinking about the 21-year-old. He think
Nah.
about where she at now, and
Where
he don't
she
want to
at
set
now,
no.
right.
He don't want to set no rules right now, and he got to stick to.
No, I think Allen still would set a curfew. I don't care if you're 25. You need to be
Yeah,
back
Allen
in my
can set
house
a
at 10
curfew.
o'clock p.m.
Yeah, Alec. To
10
me,
no, 10 o'clock? No, I ain't gonna
Okay,
be
11.
ridiculous.
No, midnight.
I 2 o'clock. But look.
He fought hard, didn't he? 2 o'clock, damn it, shit.
He act like he moved.
Two was
He
a
act like he
reach,
pushed the
right?
needle. Like I ain't that close.
Look.
So he like, look,
Two was
now
reaching for
shit.
him.
What you want to do now?
Right.
Because look, okay, so we're talking about all my kids, so we're talking about my daughters. You don't be out there because number one, you probably with your homegirls. Y'all gotta be.
No,
safe
you making
out
up
there.
scenarios now.
We all making up
That
scenarios.
is funny.
You gotta
be
be
out
safe
there.
out there. Now you might got squabbles like Krystle. I'm sure
Wait
you
a minute.
know,
I don't do those type of things.
but you still gotta be
I'm a lady.
safe. And we know what the later it is, the darker it is, the more dangerous it gets. So
So what if
You
she
know what I'm
don't come home? She like, she don't.
Mm.
wait.
Okay, I like where you're going with this.
Wait. What? Because she 21.
look, man. Okay, I'll cross that bridge when I get there.
Oh, you don't want to talk about it?
Hey,
I mean, just because you say
get out your
it right
motherfucking
now, they
feelings,
don't give her
nigga.
permission.
No, I
but
get it,
just,
That's
but
what
it's
he
just-
feel like.
Yeah, I
No,
think
it's
it's
just
what it is.
Hey,
hard
Monty looking
because,
at him like,
Like
you know,
they be watching this
she
shit.
about to be 16, so it's just like, I want to keep. Of course, you want to keep.
Nah, I
your-
get it. This is a crazy conversation when you
Yeah.
really got daughters.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I mean, it's
I
like,
you
wanna
know what?
keep
It
her
wasn't
as
for me
innocent
because
as possible.
maybe it wasn't hard for me because my daughter wasn't like that.
nigga, you almost
Regardless-
lost show. This thing, okay, he like,
Tron
You
is
don't
like,
understand.
forgot that we
Yeah.
know
you
you.
don't understand.
Look, regardless, I know what reality is. I know what's going to happen, but just I just like I said.
But
when
once
we
you
get there-
pass that part,
once you pass it, it's like okay, it happened.
yeah.
It happens.
Okay, but you guys see
That's
how
what it
y'all
is.
just moved that to daughters? I'm talking about children.
I said all my children, but I'm talking about
So Lil Allen got to be in before.
definitely. Definitely.
At 21 years old, you
gonna
think he
be
coming
out
home
there-
before 2 o'clock?
He gonna be out there breaking TVs and shit. So yeah.
When you gonna let it go? You gotta,
No,
jeez,
I am not letting it go. No, till I get a new TV, I am not letting it go. Hell
Oh
no.
my god!
Hey, Allen hit us. Hey, Allen hit us with the baby fro, right? Talking about some.
Yeah, I didn't know what was going on.
I was lost at first. I'm like, cause you know, on camera sometimes the TV frizz up, as the camera. Then he like,
I didn't pay no attention to it.
No nigga bad when they send it to the group chat.
I didn't. Cause look, this N word right here. Look,
Yeah. I'm like, look at this, man.
Look,
Like, come on,
and
man.
I'm like, what?
Playing and
You
shit.
don't see it? No, I don't.
no,
And then when he explains it, it's
part,
like,
the
oh,
part that
okay.
killed me, he was like, nigga, the camera cut off.
And look,
Cut out.
because he
In the
came
right
up,
time.
because he came upstairs, right? He came upstairs and he sat down in a chair.
He unplugged that motherfucker.
No,
Look,
That's why I was like,
break it down to us.
please,
So I'm
please
a- I'm-
tell it like
I'm-
details.
Oh yeah,
I'm upstairs in the room, right, and watching TV. So he come up there. I didn't. He damn near snuck in the room. I didn't know he was.
Look, Tron, he can laugh at it right now.
He came in there.
he was
sat
on a
in
laptop.
chair.
Talking about that bitch.
He was like,
What was you at in the bed? Just chilling?
Yeah, just watching TV.
Laptop or bed? I mean, a TV.
TV. It was like, something happened. Because the last time he told me that, it was something, I could have known all that shit. But I'm like, what happened, man? What happened? Well, the TV, I was, I'm like, so I thought he was playing that first. I didn't even go downstairs.
They didn't trick me before. With
Yeah,
that.
I thought, I didn't even go downstairs. I'm like, all right, I'll be down there. So I'm like, look, let me see the camera, see what happens. See if he playing a trick on me. So the camera cut off wherever the impact was, which was messed up. But I seen him like, oh no, oh my god.
So you said a real.
I seen it. I seen the reaction. So and then he sat on the couch like, and then he moved his way on upstairs. So I went downstairs. I went downstairs and I'm like, you got to relax.
You gotta woosah,
You got to
man.
woosah. Because I really would have, I really would have hurt him. Man.
I have a question.
Okay.
No.
I have a
The
question.
funny
You
part
already know my
about it, the
question,
funny
but
part
go ahead.
about it, when he sent it to the group, that this nigga had the fro. I was like, you knew he was bad.
He was already stressed
He
out.
was out. He was
I
like,
know the hair was sweaty. Okay, so my question is this. What if he didn't tell you nothing and you just had to find out? Like, do you sit up there and say, yes, I'm mad, I'm angry, I'm upset, I'm going through all these emotions because it happened. My hard-earned money, I bought this TV and my child did this. Children make mistakes, right?
Right.
So, but you raised him as a gentleman
For him
to
to
be
come to
like, hey,
That was my question.
I
too.
know dang on well I made a mistake, but I know,
faced you as a man.
He
as
did.
a man or as an adolescent. How old is Lil Allen?
He came up there
Okay,
like,
he
I'm gonna have to
came.
whoop
He
your
still
ass.
was just
You get
like,
mad,
my
but-
dad raised me well enough to be like, I still have to tell you,
This is
even
a-
though it's a hard conversation to have.
This is a serious situation, but not because it's like material shit. The other one, that was serious, and he still came to me. So I do commend him for that. I commend him on both on any situation, whatever might happen, he still comes and talks to me. So yes, I do commend
Do
him
you
for
know how hard those steps was to make it up them stairs, bro?
that was my next
Yeah.
question.
And to sit, did you know what he went through, bro? To sit there and then just
You
be
see
like,
it on camera.
he sat
Yeah.
downstairs for
And-
one.
How long did it take him to get up the stairs?
I didn't even watch
He
it.
probably took
He
one
sat
step
down-
at
you
a
know-
I just
time.
seen him do this, and I just cut. I
Okay,
just
so
cut it
you
off.
we have to imagine us in those positions. Like he sat there, and then you was dad, like know what I mean.
Yeah.
So he had to march upstairs, and he knew, bro. He knew, like, and then to sit there, he sat there like an old man, like. Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't ask you want a drink.
Hey, Dad,
Dad, let me bring you this real
Yeah,
quick.
pour us both drinks right quick.
Have a
I'm
drink with me,
mad,
Pop.
right.
Yeah,
Have a
like,
drink
yeah,
with me.
yeah.
Like, we gotta talk.
Yeah, because
Sit
that's
down right here.
that's a cold moment, man.
Let me talk
That's
to you
a-
real quick.
Yo, TV. You know what I mean? And what it was 85 inches? Yeah, 85 inch TV. That's a nice TV, right? Not to rub it in, but that was a
Come on,
nice.
man.
Definitely rubbing it in.
That was a beautiful TV, man.
It
You about to make
was.
him go through emotions all over.
But look, I'm just saying, man, that took a lot, bro, for him to sit in front of
Yeah.
you. Yeah, wrong is wrong. Yeah, I went through it too, but like, I guess I be thinking of those moments too, like, damn, because it'd be other situations, like you said, he came to you last time.
Yeah.
It'd be another situation that's a little more serious, and you won't because how we react in those situations are important, right?
Mhm.
I, of course, my emotions were racing. I was angry, but that's still a TV.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? My respect, my trust that I need my son to have for me is more important. So I'm not going to react the way anybody else might. I'm going to beat your ass and all that shit. Like, you might want to beat it. You might want to do that, but come on, man. Let's talk about it. Let's let you understand what you're doing because
he could have lied about it.
Teachable
Yeah.
moment.
He could have turned everything off and ran, but was y'all the only ones there?
I mean, nobody else is playing.
Well, he
like,
probably know you got cameras and
he
shit like
playing
that. But
too
still,
much. He playing
right.
too
But I'm
much.
just saying, like, nigga, catch me if you can. I mean, you had to figure it out. Like,
Nah,
I just been splitting. Like,
he
nigga,
would have been out of pocket
was
if he
that
did
me?
that.
I'm
To try to
just-
blame that on your sisters, nah, bro.
right. But
And
Or
that's
just
what I'm
not
saying.
say
though.
nothing at all. Like, I don't know who
But
did.
that's how I
Like,
raise
I'm
my
whooping
kids.
all y'all asses.
I raise mine the
All of
same
us
way.
gonna
Tell
get a
the
whooping.
tell the
Look,
truth,
Tron.
right?
Yeah.
No. Back at his age, yeah, I would lie. Like, but I'm just saying, like, but I teach my kids better than that. I mean, but I got enough whippings so they don't gotta get them. They beat me.
No, I remember when I was braiding Amir's hair, and he was talking. Something happened, and it was like
all the stories.
It was a situation. I'm not gonna tell details. It was a situation that happened, and you came in and was like, who did it? And he was just like, hey, like even when you wasn't in the like where I was braiding the hair, he was like, hey man, y'all need to just say something. You know how dad is. You know how he just would respect this more so than just everybody just being quiet. Just own up to it. Like
That's not
he
like
knew.
a mirror. I know that. Yeah,
He
yeah,
knew,
yeah.
and I was like, dang, that's crazy because
That's
you
that
instilled
love and
that in
trust.
them, right? And
That
so
love
for
and
him,
trust.
exactly. And so if you think they're not listening, they definitely are
Oh no,
listening.
I know.
They
That's why I said
definitely
it so
are
early.
watching. And when, like you said, you have your 5 sons, it's a domino effect for them. And just by me braiding his hair and I'm hearing him talk, I was like, oh.
Right.
Yeah,
Of course, I didn't say nothing. I mind my business. But at the end of the day, he's like, it shouldn't be up to me to tell that. You should own up to it when you know that
Mind
you
your
did
business.
it.
Yeah. That's what you want to instill in them. But yeah, I respect that, man. They gonna mess up. They gonna make their mistakes. Yeah,
They
we gonna be
going
hot.
to. They
But
going to.
you definitely want them to, because they might be bigger mistakes that we, if you tell me in time, I may can help you, right? So I need you to be honest with me and feel comfortable with me and honest with me, because that's why we start early with that.
Help me
Because
help you.
it's not gonna be always some material. Later down the line, it may be something that's serious.
And
it's
see,
like,
that's the thing too.
you know.
Like we are putting our kids in certain things to where they like activities they like to do, they want to do, they enjoy doing, and certain things that we get them and give them and gift them and stuff like that. So yes, taking these things is just as much pain as a
you ain't gotta beat them, Nick.
Yeah, you ain't gotta.
Oh, God.
Like my son right
but-
now, my son is so entitled, it's not even funny.
Okay, so real quick, because you was kind of playing on the fence in that.
No, I wasn't.
Which one?
Nah, because I didn't know where you was at with
No,
it.
because
So
I said I don't have to put my hands on my child to discipline him.
Yeah.
right, okay,
And
but
this
you was
is
confusing me with some
this
of
is
your.
point taken.
You was
Nigga messed up
confusing
my
me
whole
with some of
damn
your
TV.
takes. I mean,
You finna take him there again?
no, I'm not.
No, he's about to go to the slavery days.
No, I wasn't. I just wanted to make sure. No, he beat his. No, I just wanted to make sure. No, but all right, man. Come on, O. Let's go on to the next one, man. Let's
I don't
wrap
like
this
the way
up.
you be telling me, "Oh, go, oh." Now I was
Well, no,
watching.
because I know, you know.
No, I was watching a comedian. He was just sitting there talking about he had some Jordan flu game shoes on, but he said something that really did hit to me because I'm the oldest of 8. He was like, me buying shoes I never had as a child.
What happened?
He forgot, man. Roll back up, man.
I was reading it.
Oh,
Oh shit! Okay,
God.
I did not see that. I'm sorry. I'm trying to say. I didn't know you wrote your thoughts out.
Is that
My
me
bad.
Me buying shoes as a
That
child.
nigga was lost.
No, you was like,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
y'all be fucking up my sentence, bro.
I thought something glitched there, boy. Like, I know we lied, but damn, did we lose
Every
internet
week.
service?
I don't want to be involved.
Every week they fucking up my scenario. Talking about
I'm looking at the screen like, did we pause and real? Nah, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Oh shit. But I seen he was in there. He was like, I'm buying shoes for my
Oh God.
I'm healing my inner child with getting shoes I never had before. And I would just say, is that a thing?
I think it's a thing for all men, like the ones that grew up without having, and next thing you know, you see them with shoes in the whole living room from the floor to the ceiling. It's like, why are you doing that?
I think I went through it early. I'm done with it. Once I had 5 kids,
once you
five
have 5
boys.
Yeah,
you gotta buy the same damn shoes.
Come on, man. And once they start, the younger ones start getting in and growing, I'm like, you ain't grown, man.
Yeah,
Man, shame. I start giving them my shoes and all that. It's like, shame on you. I'm over it.
But that happens in a lot of things. It's not just solely with shoes. It's whatever you didn't have as a child too.
Yeah.
It's because like with Instagram and all the little social medias and stuff like that, when they have like, oh, I'm a foodie, I'm a this, I'm a that.
Yeah.
That makes me think like, well, you didn't have food growing up. Like, why do you have to spend so much money on food? Like, you ain't that damn hungry. But it's just because a lot of times somebody didn't have growing up.
And it's stuck in it's a certain mentality. That's
handbags, purses.
I probably go to
all of the things.
I probably go to certain restaurants now. It used to be certain restaurants in Long Beach that I'm like, oh, this look nice. I would love to go. Now I go, I wouldn't even go there now because they was trash, but it just looked dope.
Right.
But now, you know what I mean, I like nice restaurants. I like ambiance. I like a nice setting and stuff like that. But yeah.
I mean, you going
I think at a certain point I was buying shoes, but then I'm like, it ain't that important. You know, I don't know if it's from a child thing. Like my mom wouldn't buy me nothing because I wasn't doing good in school. That was just simple and plain. But I don't think she was gonna buy it no way because the struggle was real. But she definitely wasn't gonna buy me no $150, $200 shoes.
And clothes included. A lot of kids was, they had the little dusty, dirty clothes that they had to keep wearing the same jeans every week or whatever. Boys. But I thought that's you know what. So they like, I'm anti.
We gonna call them Nick jeans.
From Irvin's.
Nick still got his bugle boys.
You know what?
He laid them out before he came to the show.
Sean, that's my okay.
He did.
He laid his shit out under the mattress. I mean, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was getting my stuff from the swap meet, to be completely honest.
You still do.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry. No, but it was a thing, man. But I feel like that's how we able to shop. That's how we able to figure out our clothes, and we put together stuff. And I don't need validation. Like I buy my shit. I don't got a lot of just crazy name brand shit. Sometimes it depends. Sometimes I want to go like that, and then sometimes I don't care. So it's like, but I'm a very frugal shopper.
You kind of being like, I'm a dress. I'm gonna throw this.
I love dressing.
Yeah,
but I know how to be.
Miss Doubtfire knitted that sweater.
Yeah. Because I know your homies, so when you say something, you can see when they think it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nah, but it's cool.
A picnic cover.
No, like
you gonna add on?
A picnic
Hey, y'all got on my work shoes last week. Y'all got on my work shoes last week. You can't say shit this week.
It's cool. But I like the dress. But then you kind of learn to be like frugal and learn how to put it together.
White t-shirts go a long way.
Because we learn like if my shoes is clean, I could put some jeans together and just
the white t-shirt.
Yeah. So
some jeans from Mervyn's.
Bugle boy.
You are old. Mervyn's is
Montgomery
crazy.
Wars.
There you go, Montgomery Wars.
At least I don't look at it.
Montgomery Wars. They sold furniture.
Yeah.
A lot
and
of
jeans, all in one.
No, but yeah.
But now with me, I like this one.
They crawled so Sirius can run.
Right. No, Montgomery Wars was the shit.
Yeah, it was Montgomery Wars / Sears.
Nah, but yeah, we did. So I meet everywhere. We didn't, we just put it together. We put fists together, and I think if you see a lot of the best stylists like Virgil and all these people that like the best stylists, even Kanye shit don't look like his name brand. It's like when they say pieces, when they say pieces, putting pieces together, that's what clothing and styling is, putting stuff together. And I feel like we know how to do that. I mean, and then we don't gotta have a name,
to make it look bummy,
a name brand on it. I mean, yeah.
To charge that much money, but to try and make it look.
Because he knows the white people gonna go buy that shit.
Making a lot of money.
That wasn't for us.
His influence is
I don't
strong.
think so.
Everybody gonna buy it.
Are y'all still big on like Jordans and stuff? Like, is Jordan losing? You think Jordan brand is losing
Ooh,
its
what
mystique?
is that thing called right now on Nike? It's called is it unbandable? Or wait, what is it for Jordan?
Unbendable.
Is it unbandable?
Undefeated? No, I don't know what
Under Armour.
No,
Under Armour is
it's
crazy.
not Jordan.
No,
I would know because I buy
Yeah.
Jordan when I can,
It's
but I ain't,
unbelievable.
I don't know.
It's like a whole segment that they got going on where it's just like, it's Jordan at the end of the day. He not gonna be unbannable.
Well,
so if you sit up here and say like, oh, we don't buy Jordans in our house because he don't do whatever for black people or he supports the prison system or whatever, it's like I'm still unbannable. Like Jordan's gonna be Jordan at the end of the day.
Definitely, but Jordan has slowed down a lot than it was. People ain't standing in major lines like they was.
No, they is.
Like
We
no,
just
but a
don't-
lot of these kids,
we don't pay attention to
but the
them.
thing is I say
unbannable.
Is that what it's called? Unbannable. Yeah.
I say that this a Googling ass nigga. I say that to say
He's fact checking.
Yeah, no, for real. I like it. I mean, with his, he should have fact checked that sweater. No, but no, but look, what
So mean.
here's him. He started.
Oh my.
No, but look.
No, he said a picnic.
Right, yeah.
Hey, don't get on this man pants. It's all right.
That's cool. That's cool.
I'm finna go.
I will move this table and let the camera see that.
I'm finna go.
See that?
He's sitting there for a reason, right?
He got a dick hole in this man. See, I'm trying to be Michelle when they go low. We go.
I ain't never seen those leather
Clearly
cargo
you go
jeans.
lower.
I mean, I ain't never seen.
He got a dick hole. We had to move his seat because he got a whole dick hole. Talking about, I thought it was smaller. What did you do?
Shit, I did.
Like, what was smaller?
He got
wow.
a dick hole in his sweats. I don't even know what happened. I don't know if his nuts is rubbing together.
Oh my god!
I don't know what happened. He talking about it got big. It got bigger.
Hey, rub on your knees again. Rub on your knees again.
It's bigger than I thought it was. Yes, nigga.
Hey, stand up. Let's see this cargo leather
not.
pants.
No, but
I had a whole question for inner
cargo
child,
leather
but
pants is crazy.
y'all have a whole new segment.
No, but no, they be doing that, man. I'll be chilling.
No, you.
I forgot my whole point, man.
Look, the inner child. Let me ask my question then.
Go ahead.
Whenever y'all stop. Whenever y'all stop. Okay, so I don't even know where the question was going. It was going with the inner child thing.
Inner child.
However, it was like on the verge of the whole breaking generational curse. So it's like with our inner child, like do we feel like it's coming from that as well? The generational curse. Like say for instance, like some of them examples are, oh well, when I have children or like in my household now, our kids are going to be able to open up 3 boxes of cereal. They ain't going to just have to open up one at a time. Or yes, we do have McDonald's
3 boxes
money.
is crazy.
3 boxes is
There
bad.
is no limit. There is no limit.
Or
on
we have McDonald's money
I'm
every
with
night.
Alex. Ain't no limit on open boxes of cereal because I might not have that same taste.
Well, y'all don't
bud.
got 5 kids.
No,
so
okay, so I'm talking about like from when you grew up.
Yeah,
like,
no.
Whatever was the whole thing
Okay,
that you
so
had growing up.
to say that, now I know for me, well, with my grandma, my mama was more lenient. We had a little bit more leeway. My granny, though, we couldn't just go in refrigerators and open shit and do all that.
Okay.
It was like we had rules and stuff like that. Now, my mama was a little bit more lenient, and that explains why I'm probably a little bit more lenient than them. Yeah, my kids can go in there, like, they come in our room. They do shit that I did never do. Like, nah, man,
Like,
they
did you
just...
knock on the door? Like, wait.
Come in your room, bro.
That's wild.
They
Yes.
sleeping in my bed.
That's what I'm trying to say.
my
Aiden, same.
Yeah, like
Same.
come on, man.
But Aiden just opened the door like he lit. I'm like, my nigga. And then, as men, you might be like just sitting with your stuff.
Yeah.
Not on some, like,
I hope not. If you got the
No,
freedom,
but-
if your kids got freedom, I hope not.
on some comfortable, like, I feel comfortable. Like, I'm just
You
holding.
can't if you know any
myself.
given moment that
If,
somebody finna
you
walk
know,
through the door.
if he
But they
was-
come in as grown men,
Yeah.
like, pff, it feel like, pff, but it don't be that, but it feel like, nigga, what you doing up in here?
Yeah, like,
and then
this my
Aiden
house.
to do that and just walk out. Like, nigga, you didn't even want nothing.
Just to put eyes on you, make sure you was good.
Are you straight? Okay, everything
Yeah.
cool? You know what I mean?
Right.
We'll come home and they in the bed with their little laptop or computer or whatever, just watching TV. Like,
Y'all
get your-
bed might
get
be
your ass out my
comfortable.
room.
Right.
It's more comfortable.
It'd
That's
be
a
worse
comfortable
when my
spot.
older kids is sleeping there. It's like, bro. But yeah, I don't like when they boo boo in my bathroom.
Oh,
It's like, bro, if you got a whole bathroom, don't use it in my bathroom. Because they get to flush the toilet. Like, I mean,
I hate that. I hate that.
The toilet. Like, that mean.
They'll wipe their ass and just walk off.
Oh, my God.
It's like, come on, bro. Like, yo, you couldn't even look. You didn't look back. I know you didn't wash your hands if you didn't flush the toilet. Like, I mean.
How we get here?
And sometimes it don't be no tissue in there.
This is not that moment. No, how did we get here? It was when we grew up.
Things I'm not doing over 40. Let's go. Let's end it right here,
man.
Somewhere else Things I'm not doing over 40, man.
I'll dance on TikTok. I'll do some.
You doing TikTok dances?
I ain't doing. No. I ain't doing TikTok dances because
you done did some suspect shit on TikTok. I done be doing the little faces and the little stuff and stuff like that. And then he did that little little meme when he made it.
Hold on, bro. Hold on, nigga. That was whatever that's. I don't even know what it's called.
Yeah, we hadn't did that yet. Because you had just got back to social media. I think you know the rules.
He felt good that day.
He made himself into a dancer.
I asked my kids how to do it. How you do that? How you do that? So
but the dude was low-key paused. The dance moves was kind of paused. And I'm like, all right, we're going to stall you out.
I don't even remember.
We're going to stall you out on that one. Yeah, but you
about to pull it out?
Let me see if I can find it.
Oh, God.
But, Allen be out of pocket on TikTok.
So, no TikTok.
All right, racing. You're not racing, man.
Yeah, I'm not racing.
Okay.
Racing. You know how last week y'all talking about we going to play football? Or we was gonna do flag football or whatever it was. Play
football?
Yeah, no, I'm good.
No football. You not racing is crazy. Like, so you done with driving fast? Do you drive slow now?
I'm talking about running racing.
Oh,
okay. About running.
Okay.
You talking about running?
Oh, okay. Well, you never was. Don't do that sound effect.
Hold on. Don't have me bring up you and your whole family running.
Hey, I was out there, man.
I was out there.
I was out there trying to get it cracking, man.
I was out there, man. All right, fighting. So you're not fighting nobody.
Nah.
Just shooting everybody.
Yep.
Okay.
God, shooting.
Yep.
Try.
Nah, that's him, man. What you not doing, Allen?
I'll do it if it's needed.
Oh wow, fighting.
Yeah, if it's needed.
What about TikTok dances?
Not the ones that's on here, but yeah, I'll get on there and do a little two-step.
Okay.
Definitely.
You probably shouldn't wear one color outfit either. Shit came in a package. How you find the same blue up and down? Nah. How you find that many same color blues?
Why I feel like you was waiting for that moment?
He was.
You can say that.
He was.
I look at his jeans for a while.
I'm gonna say something.
Nah, but all right, yeah, man. What you not doing after 40, Drayton?
I will never probably be 40. You know, I'm forever 21.
That's crazy.
21, huh?
Forever 21.
There you go.
Okay.
I don't know. Probably all of the things. I've never been a social media dancer. I don't race, but.
What was that,
now,
Allen?
I can see if that was him, but that's not him.
Yeah, exactly.
You know it's not him.
He ain't twisting like this.
Right.
You ain't supposed to make that video, though. You're not supposed to do that.
He 40.
He liked the outfit. It was giving Easter.
And then he picked that outfit for a reason.
Yeah.
He was feeling sassy that day.
Maybe, I don't know. I'm just not dealing with a lot of stuff that I probably would try to talk out or anything like that before. Like, okay, well, why did you do this? Like, try to understand or get closure why somebody did something. To me, I'm just not on for it. I don't care enough. I'm just like, you know what? All right, bye.
Right.
I ain't putting myself.
I can't control you to act the way that I would want you to act.
I'll just say,
I would think you should act.
Leave me alone.
I'm gonna go ahead and walk away.
I'm learning
because
that
I know me and I know how I am.
Yeah.
And so, with that being said, let me walk away from the situation.
Let me be.
So we can't do the Kendrick. I'm tripping. We can't do that as homies?
As a group?
I think that'd be hard, bro.
No, it's not.
What? Nigga, show the people what you just did.
I think
You talking about doing it as
doing that?
This?
No.
So we can't do
I
can see myself not as no fucking group, no.
So you don't want to do it with us,
no,
but you gonna be at home doing it.
He gonna do it with his kids, though.
Bro, we can do it, bro. We can do it, man.
So we're like, walking down the aisle, and y'all gonna be right there behind them, like.
Yeah, man. We did it before. All right, y'all. It's the episode. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You can see that. You can picture it.
What?
Oh no.
Why you gotta say it like that? Like,
Because that's how they said on the thing.
yeah. I feel like we could do it. I've been asking Brina to do it. I want to do it. I mean, I'm asking the homies if they'd do it. Redressing. I get
This
the
is
same.
the first time you presented this, so
Yeah, I go get the same outfit as you. Just let me.
Well, we all gonna be in leather cargo pants.
Oh my god.
I'll put a dick hole in my sweats too.
relax, nigga.
Oh my kids.
Hey man.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you for having me.
He showed up like
We gonna go
that.
get these.
He showed up.
Get these
You see how
picnic
fast he
baskets
went to
of
go
sweater.
pee? He came back like ready to go. Episode 50, love y'all to death, man. It's the one thing for show
50
podcast.
it is,
We
yeah,
appreciate
for
you,
sure.
Drayton, for real, man. Showing up, man. That was dope. I love you to death, man. Thank you for showing up, supporting us. We gonna keep it going, man. Another 50?
Another 50.